WWE crew? How y'all doing? Happy New Year to all of you. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. From me and mine to you and yours, wherever you are in this big world. Happy New Year to you. 2022 is here. It's here. And for us WWE Universe, 2022 starts out with a bang, baby. Yes. So WWE did a thing today. They introduced a new pay per view, the first time ever. Well, this may not be the first time that they've had a New Year's pay per view, but this particular one, day one, it is new. I've never seen a WWE pay per view on New Year's Day, but yeah, day one, WWE day one, um, the first ever, took place at State Farm Arena down in Atlanta, Georgia, hot Atlanta. And man, what an awesome show it was. What an awesome show it was. What an awesome show it was. Who won between Brock and Roman? Abdullah, welcome to the stream, buddy. Brother, welcome to the stream. Let's just dive right in. So Brock Lesnar did not face Roman Reigns. Unfortunately, a couple hours before the show, Roman Reigns tested positive for COVID-19, and he entered into the WWE's health and safety protocols. So we didn't get the match that we wanted to see. No Brock versus Roman tonight. However, we did still get a nice treat. So there was another title match. The Fatal 4-Way, Big E defending his championship against Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, and Bobby Lashley. So Brock Lesnar is there. They didn't send him home. He was still paid for the night. So hey, Brock still wanted to fight. So let's insert Brock into that Fatal 4-Way match, make it a Fatal 5-Way match. That's what happened. The rest is history. Brock Lesnar walks in there, and Brock Lesnar walks out your new WWE champion. Yes, you heard it right. If you didn't know already, if this is your first time hearing it, breaking news. Brock Lesnar is your new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. He walks into the Fatal 4-Way match. He defeats Big E with a F5. He F5s Big E, pins him 1, 2, 3. He walks out your new WWE Champion. So, yes, once again, a couple hours before the show, Roman Reigns tested positive for COVID-19, and we didn't get the dream match. We didn't get the rematch between Brock and Roman. Instead, we got Brock being inserted into the Fatal 4-Way match, making it a Fatal 5-Way match, and Brock walks out as your new WWE Champion. Man, there's so much to talk about, so many directions, so many questions. What happens next? What happened? What does this mean for WrestleMania? So many things. So I want to hear all you guys' thoughts. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to let you know what I believe is happening. So again, when the news broke that Roman was out and Brock was entering into the Fatal 4-Way, I jumped on, we put a video up, and I gave you my prediction that Brock Lesnar would win the WWE Championship tonight. And that's exactly what happened. So, it was a spoiler alert. As Paul Heyman likes to say, the advocate, the former advocate for Brock Lesnar. We didn't see no Paul Heyman tonight. He wasn't there tonight. So that was that was shocking. So it's interesting to see what happens with that. It was interesting to see the plans. What were the plans, for tonight's match before Roman? Roman had to be removed from the card. Was Brock going to win? That was my belief that Brock Lesnar was going to win the title tonight. He was going to defeat Roman Reigns tonight with help from Paul Heyman, but obviously that didn't happen. We didn't get that match. But he still does walk out as champion. But when they inserted him into the Fatal 4-Way match, I made a video before the show started saying that Brock Lesnar was going to walk out champion. And again, that's exactly what happened. Great match. It was a great match. It started out, Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins. The match started. They attacked Brock Lesnar. They double teamed. They pretty much, were tag teaming everybody all night. Double teaming guys all night. But that's how the match started. They double teamed Brock, and then Big E came in and he clotheslined Brock out of the ring. And then Brock was outside, standing next to the barricade, trying to get himself together. Bobby Lashley saw that, and Bobby Lashley went in for the kill. Bobby Lashley went in for the spear. he speared Brock Lesnar through the barricade. Oh my gosh, the impact. You know, anytime Brock goes through that barricade, you know it has to be some big impact because Brock is a big guy. And if anyone can do it, it's the almighty Bobby Lashley. He did it. He speared him through the barricade, you know, and Brock was pretty much out, right? And the match continues. And again, they just kept, you know, pretty much keeping Brock out of the match, you know, double teaming him, keeping him out. Um, there was another double team segment where Seth Rollins, uh, you know, attacked Brock outside of the ring, and then he held him down, and then Kevin Owens did a frog splash off the apron, you know, to keep Brock down. But you can only hold the beast down for so long. Fast forward towards the end of the match. It looked like Lashley had just hit a spear. It looked like Lashley maybe was going to get the win, or Big E came in. You know, we didn't know what was going to happen, and out of nowhere, here comes Brock. F5 to Seth Rollins. F5 to Kevin Owens. Um, and then Lashley comes in with a spear. He spears Brock Lesnar. He pins him 1, 2. It's gonna happen again. The Almighty's the new champion. No, Brock kicks out. And then fast forward, Big E tries to put Brock in the big ending. Oh no, sorry. Lastly, after that, Lashley had Brock in the Hurt Lock. He had Brock in the Hurt Lock. It was amazing to see. Was Brock on tap? No, no, no. He gets out of it. Big E tries to put Brock in the sorry, Brock F5's Bobby Lashley, another F5, and then here comes Big E. He tries to go for the big ending, put Brock in the big ending. Brock kicks out, you know, Brock reverses it, hits the F5, and he gets the 1, 2, 3. So Brock pins the champion. You know, in these fatal four-way matches, the champion doesn't have to be pinned, but Brock pinned the champion. He pinned Big E, F5, pinned him 1, 2, 3, and your new reigning WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Yes, 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 Brock Lesnar, Brock Lesnar, Brock Lesnar. So he's not your Universal Champion, but he's your new WWE Champion. So it's crazy twist there. No one saw that coming. Um, you know, we thought we were gonna get Roman versus Brock, but instead we get Brock in the Fatal Five, and he's the champion now. There's so many questions. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? So you know, the initial plans, as far as I know, were for Brock and Roman to headline, you know, WrestleMania, right, in Dallas, Texas. Headline that. I'm super excited about that. I couldn't wait for that to be there. But now, what does this mean? So Bobby Lashley, we all know we've been waiting to see the dream match between Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar. When Bobby Lashley returned, we thought we were going to get it then. We thought we were going to get that dream match, and they've been holding off. We haven't got it yet. So now here's the perfect opportunity for that dream match. How would you guys book it? How would you book it? How would you book it? Obviously, now it doesn't look like we're going to get Brock versus Roman at WrestleMania. That may get pushed down the line. But we can get this dream match between Brock and Bobby Lashley. We can get it. Finally, we can get that dream match. Bobby Lashley was booked very, very strong tonight. I mean, he very strong. As I told you, he speared Brock Lesnar through the barricade. He had Brock Lesnar in the Hurt Lock. He speared Brock Lesnar in the ring. He wasn't pinned. Big E took the pin, not Bobby Lashley. So Bobby Lashley was looked very, very strong, and I think that was intentional. That was by design. That was by design. That was by design. That wasn't intentional. Sorry, that was by design. You know, because I think we're going to get that dream match. The way I would book it, the easiest way to do it, Bobby Lashley goes on a tear from between now and between now and the Royal Rumble. Remember, the Royal Rumble is in a few weeks, you know, 4 weeks. I'll be there for that. It's in St. Louis, Missouri. I actually just booked my flight and my hotel, so I'm excited about that. St. Louis, Missouri, Saturday. It's on a Saturday this year. So Saturday, January 29th, St. Louis, Missouri. For me, the way I would book it is Bobby Lashley just looks strong. He goes on a tear. He's pissed off. Goes on a tangent, just beating up everybody. Right between now and the Royal Rumble, and then he walks into St. Louis at the Dome, St. Louis, and he walks out. The winner of the Royal Rumble. That's how I would book it. That's how I would book it. That is how I would book it. He wins the Royal Rumble. He chooses Brock Lesnar, and we get that dream match between Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania in Dallas, Texas, come April. That'll be a heck of a match. Bobby Lashley, when he was champion, he looked amazing. He's looked amazing since he's been back, right? Well, since he's been in the championship picture, when he won, when he beat the Miz, he won, and he just went on a tear. So that's the Bobby Lashley we need. That Bobby Lashley versus Brock. That'll be absolutely amazing. Then you have MVP in there, right? Maybe you have Paul Heyman. I don't know if he's going to join with Brock, or if he's going back over to Roman. I don't know. I don't know. But book that match. I want to see that match. Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley, WrestleMania. Let Bobby Lashley win the Royal Rumble, and let's get that dream match. Let's get that dream match. Let's get that dream match. Now I'm saying all that. So if I'm saying all that, who does Roman Reigns go up against? Who does Roman Reigns defend his title against? How about the one, the only, his cousin, the Brahma Bull, baby. One of the goats, one of the all timers, The Rock. How about we bring The Rock back and we get The Rock versus Roman Reigns? So now that we have Brock over here over here on Raw with the WWE Championship, that makes room for The Rock to return. And the video went viral. I don't know if you guys seen it. I didn't get it. I didn't get a chance to post it here on the channel. But The Rock was on live. He was on IG Live, and they asked him, would he fight Roman Reigns? And he said, yeah, he would. He said he does not, close the door on that. He says if the opportunity was there and the story was there, that he would fight Roman Reigns. And Roman Reigns has been doing an excellent job of building this match up, with the whole bloodline deal, right? We all know they come from the same bloodline. We all know that they're family. And, Roman Reigns has coined himself as the head of the table. He is your head of the table. You guys see the shirt, the bloodline. And what a match, what a way for the bloodline to be in full effect if we get The Rock versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. So that's what I'm calling. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. That's what I think is going to happen. We're going to get on, again, it's a 2-night main event. They did it last year, WrestleMania, and they're doing it again this year. It's going to be a 2-night show. So night one, you get Brock versus Bobby Lashley. That's that's my booking. And then night two, the main event, you'll get Roman Reigns versus The Rock. How amazing would that be? Boy, you talk about doing it big. It's in Dallas. You got to do it big. It's in the state of, what a card that would be. What a main event that would be. What a show that would be. Um, yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. But shout out to Big E. Big E, he held it down. Big E, Big E, Big E. It's unfortunate that he had to lose his title tonight. But I just think they had to do something big. They had to do something major. You didn't have Roman Reigns there. He was billed the whole time. Hi, I had a crazy. Give me 1 second. Let me pull up your comment. Sorry, I'm on my phone stream. I wasn't planning on going live, so it's I wasn't planning on going live, so I had to jump on after this news. But he says I had a crazy idea: Rock versus Reigns versus Lesnar, winner take all. That's a good one too. A triple threat match, right? A triple threat match. However, as I love that idea. I love that idea. Thank you for that. I love that idea. But I think because it's a 2 night main, it's a 2 night show. It's a 2 night main event. Saturday and Sunday WrestleMania. It's gonna be 2 nights. They got to do something big on both nights. And I just think if you go Brock versus Bobby, that'll be big, something we haven't seen. It's a dream match that the universe has been wanting to see. It's a fantasy match, fantasy booking. I just think that'll be amazing. You do that night one, and then night two, you do Rock versus Reigns. I just think That's big time right there. That's WrestleMania right there for you. That's how I would do it. But hey, your triple threat match, winner takes all. I like that too. Rock versus Brock versus Reigns. That'll be crazy too. Whatever they do, I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. But obviously, and also while I say the reason why I say that may not work the triple threat match is because now you said winner take all, so winner take both belts. Sorry, I missed that. Winner takes all. Man, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But I was saying, shout out to Big E. He held it down. His time doing champion, definitely elevated himself up to the main event spot. Um, and I'm happy they gave him that opportunity to do so, and he absolutely held it down. So we have another main event quality type guy in Biggie now. It's unfortunate he had to lose his title tonight, but he'll in the future, he has a heck of a future. So I'm excited for Big E. Shout out to Big E. But unfortunately, he's now the former WWE champion because we have a new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the one, the only, the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. Yes, he is your new WWE Champion. Oh man, there were some other things that happened on the card today. Some other good stuff. Um, so we had this match between Edge and The Miz, two vets. They've been there forever. They put on a nice little match, a cool little match. They could tell some stories. He says, "I think that Big E will win the Rumble. Win the Rumble. Hey, maybe my pick would be Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley wins the Rumble, and then he chooses Brock Lesnar, and then we get a Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar match at WrestleMania. But hey, Big E possibly could. I think it'll come down to Big E. He'll be in the mix, down at the end, and maybe I think Big E, maybe Big E, he'll actually get his title rematch at the Royal Rumble. So at the Royal Rumble we'll get Brock Lesnar versus Big E, and then he'll lose, right? Brock will retain, and then Big E enters into the Rumble, and then I feel that Bobby Lashley, pencil him in as your winner for the Rumble. Other guys, AJ Styles. I've heard that they broke up. AJ Styles and Omos, they broke up because WWE has big plans for AJ Styles. I mean, what else can AJ Styles do but be in the title picture, but headline WrestleMania? You say big plans. What else is there for AJ Styles to do? I mean, last year, what he had his match against. 2 years ago, he had his match against the Undertaker, right? What else? Lesnar. Let's see what we got there. Give me 1 second. Let me see your comments. Sorry, guys. AJ Styles is feuding with some guy on NXT now. Yeah, I did see that, but that's the big plans. They said they had big plans for him. That's what was going on backstage. That's why they broke up him and Omos. But to feud with a guy from NXT, I mean, come on, AJ deserves better than that. Hopefully, they're just doing that to fill some time, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe he'll be in the title picture. Maybe you get AJ versus Brock, or maybe AJ versus Reigns. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. There's so many directions they can go now. Now that Brock's won, you know, that frees up a whole nother spot for Roman Reigns. But I think that spot would be filled by the Brahma Bull, by The Rock. That only makes sense, right? So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to see Lesnar, Brock. Yeah, Suplex City. Yep. Cricket Gaming. How you doing? Glad to see you. What else we got? What else we got? Yeah, but yeah. So it's a lot going on. So what I'm saying, Edge and The Miz had a match, and The Miz's wife, she got involved in the match. She actually hit Edge with her purse, right? And The Miz tried to hit a skull crushing finale. It looked like that was gonna be the end of it, but Edge kicked out. First, shout out to Edge again. He came out with his brood entrance, the old brood entrance you remember from the Attitude Era, the brood with Gangrel and all that faction that was formed with Edge and Gangrel and all those cats, the Undertaker, all those cats, right? He came out to that entrance. He did it at SummerSlam in Vegas, and he did it again tonight. So that was really really cool to see Edge coming up, rising up out of the fire. Um, so that was really really cool to see. That entrance never gets old. Something special, and then it was a special show. It was day one, New Year's Day, so it was a special show. So it was big time, big time. But anyways, so Maurice, right? Whatever her name is, the Miz's wife, she got involved in the match. And then, all of a sudden, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix, she makes her return. We all know in real life, she's Edge's real life wife, right? They're married. And she comes out and chases Maurice. I don't know if I'm saying her name right. Y'all help me. But the Mrs. Wife chases. Sorry, she chases her on, runs her out, and then the Miz is looking. He's watching, distracted, and then he turns around and Edge hits the spear and gets the pin. So that was very cool to see the Glamazon WWE Hall of Famer. Hall of Fame couple. Edge is in the Hall of Fame. She's in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, there we go. Edge and Beth versus Miz and Maurice soon. That's what's gonna happen. I think that's gonna happen at WrestleMania. Just kind of like we got the Miz and Maurice versus John Cena, John Cena and Nikki Bella. A few years back where he proposed. We're gonna see that same thing. I think that'll happen at WrestleMania, or maybe at the Royal Rumble. But I think they'll save it for WrestleMania because I don't know what else you do with Edge. He won't be in a title picture. Unless Edge, that's another one. Edge could go on to face Roman Reigns because you remember he was coming for Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins got involved, in their match, and then we had Edge and the Rollins feud. So maybe Edge could be another potential candidate to face Roman Reigns. But I think there's bigger names. I mean, it has to be The Rock. That's the biggest name you can get. And you're in Dallas. You want to break another attendance record. We know Dallas, that stadium is huge. WrestleMania already has an attendance record there from, some years back. And I'm hearing also another thing. I heard that Stone Cold Steve Austin, he's going to have, he's from the state of Texas, the great state of Texas. That's where he's from, the Rattlesnake, WWE Hall of Famer, WWE great, one of the greatest to ever do it, one of the WWE GOATs. He's from Texas, so I'm hearing he's going to have a he's going to be a big participant. He's going to have a major role there at in Dallas, and so maybe he'll host it. Maybe he'll be the host there. So that'll be something real cool to see. But you got to go big. You got to have big names to sell that arena out. That arena holds well over like 100,000. I think the last time they were there, they did like close to 107 or something like that, 110, something like that. They want to break that record. So the best way to do it, yeah, you just said it right there. The best way to do it, night one, Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar. Finally, we get our dream match, and then on night two, The Rock versus The Rock versus Roman Reigns. That's the best way to do it. And then also another thing. So the man Becky Lynch, she retained tonight. She took on Liv Morgan. It was actually a really good match. It went the distance, and she ended up winning it with a manhandle slam. Great match. It looked like Liv was going to win it. It really did, but Becky pulled it out. And so, what do you do with Becky now? Who does she face? Who does Becky face? It's here we go. The road to WrestleMania is starting. It's here. We're here. The New Year's is here. Let me see. I heard that Brock was supposed to beat Roman, but instead they changed him to win. Yeah. I said that. During the pre-show. I did a little pre-show today when the news broke about Roman, and then I said it earlier this stream. Yeah, I had Brock beating Roman tonight. I thought he was going to beat him, and then they were going to have a rematch at WrestleMania. But obviously, Roman got pulled because of COVID, all that stuff. He tested positive, and then now you have Brock. Soon as the news dropped, I got the news that Brock was going into the Fatal 4-Way match. I jumped right on it, and I said Brock was going to win the WWE Championship, and that's exactly what happened. No way Brock was going to be inserted into that match and not win. Just absolutely no way. So he won. So yeah, um, what was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about Becky Lynch. So what happens with Becky Lynch now? Who does she face at WrestleMania? That everything that happens now is all about WrestleMania. So who does she face? Who does she face? Who does she face? Very interesting. Something I've seen, I've noticed. So over on WWE's IG, I follow them closely. I watch, see what's going on. I'm starting to see someone liking a lot of their video, a lot of their pictures, comments, videos, all that stuff. A name I haven't seen in a while. Um, Ronda Rousey, Ronda Rousey, Ronda Rousey, Ronda Rousey. You heard it here first. If it happens, you heard it here first. You heard it over here on the Murphy family. The Murphy family WWE will be undergoing a name change soon. We're just going to do strictly WWE stuff here. But we'll talk about that later. But anyway, you heard it here first. Ronda Rousey. She is starting to like WWE's posts over on Instagram. She's starting to like it. And last time she did this, that's when she made her debut. There was rumors. Although WWE did a really great job keeping it a secret, right? You see it. Yeah, I think she could see return at the Rumble. So last time when she made her debut, WWE did a pretty good job of keeping that secret. I was there for that as well. It was in Vegas. It was Money in the Bank. No, sorry. It was either at Money in the Bank or the Elimination Chamber. It was Elimination Chamber. It was a few years back when she made her debut. I was there for that. It was very exciting. So last time she was liking, started liking her stuff. That's when she made her debut. And now all of a sudden she's come around and she's liking stuff again. And I think she's gonna come back and win the Royal Rumble. Remember, she lost her title to the man, right? The man pinned her. It was some controversy. It was that was it a triple threat? It was her, Charlotte, and the man. Obviously, Ronda Rousey was a champion. WrestleMania a few years back. I think 3 years ago. What was that? 2019, I believe. It was before the pandemic. So yeah, I think WrestleMania 2019. Um, the man pinned her. And they said Ronda's shoulders were down, but they weren't down really. She had a shoulder up. Yeah, winner. Yeah, there we go. It was triple that winner take all. Yeah, it was both belts, right? And the man got out of there with the title. The man won the Royal Rumble, and she went in and got out of there. Walked out of WrestleMania with the title, and then Ronda, that was the last that we seen of Ronda, right? She went. She had a baby recently, and it's crazy because that's the same thing that happened with Becky Lynch. Becky went away. She had to relinquish her title right to Asuka because she was. Speaking of Asuka, where's Asuka? Is she hurt? I haven't seen her in a minute. Such a man. WWE did her so wrong, man. She should have been so big. Her, AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura. I don't like how they did though. Well, AJ Styles had the title, but Shinsuke hasn't held the title yet. Just crazy, right? Crazy, crazy, crazy. But anyways, yeah. So Becky, she had to relinquish her title to Asuka because she was pregnant. And now Ronda's been gone. She's been pregnant. So I could see Ronda coming back. Again, we need big, big matches, big, big names, and that's about as big as you can get. Right? There's history there. There's a storyline there already, as we just talked about it. That triple threat match at WrestleMania, winner take all. She lost. She is hurt, but I think she will return at the Royal Rumble probably. Are you talking about Asuka? Yeah, okay. Same thing with Bayley. Bayley is another name too. We'll talk about Bayley in a second. I'm getting sidetracked, y'all. I'm getting excited because it's WrestleMania season. The New Year's here. Once January 1 hits, it's all WrestleMania, baby. It's Royal Rumble, and then Elimination Chamber, Fast Track, whatever, Fast Lane, whatever. Then WrestleMania. But everything done now, it's all for WrestleMania. I'm excited. I'll be there in Dallas. I can't wait. So I'm excited, excited, excited. But I think that Ronda will come back, like you said, at the Royal Rumble. She'll come back. I think she'll win it, and she'll go on. She'll choose the man, and she'll go into WrestleMania and get her title back. Remember, she lost it to the man in that triple threat match. So the story's already there. It's not a lot of build up you got to do to it. It's just boom, she comes back. And she wins and goes on. Now let's talk about the SmackDown Championship. Charlotte's the champion there. What do you do there? So again, we're trying to build these big matches, these big dream matches. For the big WrestleMania event in Dallas. It's a 2 night event, so you need to have two championship matches on the card. The main championship matches. You need to have both of those. You got to have a solid card. We already talked about the man, right? The Universal Championship, The Rock versus Roman, right? And then the WWE Championship, the newly crowned WWE Champion Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. That'll be a dream match. Or as you mentioned, bro, here on the stream, maybe you do a winner takes all match between The Rock, Brock, and Roman. So many possibilities, right? So many possibilities. We're talking about maybe Edge. He steps in and he defends, or he challenges someone, or maybe you'll see. We said Edge, or maybe AJ Styles, Alexa Bliss. Yeah, she should be returning soon too. She's been out. There's just so much going on, but Alexa Bliss, that's a good one to take on Charlotte. Or what I was going to say, Bailey. Bailey's been out. Bailey suffered ACL injury, and she's been out, but she should be. It's been a while now. She should be fully. She should be close and getting close to returning. And how about a Bailey return? A Bailey return, and you get Bailey versus Charlotte, or of course you got Sasha Banks there. Sasha Banks. I'll go for that as well. Sasha Banks, we know she puts on a show. We know her and Charlotte, they have history, and it'll be huge. One thing, what I will say about Sasha Banks, she's never had that WrestleMania moment. She's been in huge WrestleMania matches. She even went in as a champion last year, right? She headlined, the first night with the EST, Bianca Belair. We all know the great match that was. We know the history, the historical match that was. You had two women main eventing, the first night. We all know how big that was, right? But she lost. And that's been the thing with Sasha. She's always lost. She's never won at WrestleMania. I think she's like five, six straight losses or whatever since she's been here. She's never won at WrestleMania, so that could be a WrestleMania moment for her, going against Charlotte and finally winning, and winning the championship, right, and beating Charlotte. That could be huge. So there's a lot of possibilities you can do. And because you mentioned Alexa Bliss, I have to mention the Fiend. What about the Fiend? Would the Fiend return? I mean, because it's weird. He hasn't signed with anyone else. He hasn't signed with AEW or any of these other wrestling promotions. So could the Fiend be making a return? They are now. WWE did drop some new. Was it WWE or was it? There's new Fiend merchandise being sold with WWE, and I think it was a new toy as well with Mattel, the toy company. They make the WWE action figures. They made like a holiday Fiend mask or something like that. So there's new Fiend merch being dropped now. You could take that with a grain of salt because that could just mean, stuff for the holiday. It gets, that stuff is approved way in advance. For stuff to drop in the holiday, you probably approve it, like January, February, before, so that could just be stuff that was made or approved way before, and it was already in production before the Fiend was released, and they just went ahead and still dropped it, or it could mean that maybe something else is in the works. Maybe the Fiend really isn't gone. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. There's a lot of theories about that. Maybe he comes back and maybe he goes against Roman Reigns. You never know, because you remember Roman Reigns defeated him to win the title. Remember? I forget the pay-per-view, but it was a triple threat match. The Fiend, Roman, and who else was in that match? Was it Seth Rollins? I forget who the other one was. Y'all help me out. I forget who it was, but maybe the Fiend makes a return. So I don't know. It's just so many directions we could go. So many things could happen. And you see WWE's all for the turns. They made that turn today. They made a swerve today. Braun Strowman. There we go. It's Braun Strowman. Thank you. You're on it tonight, bro. Shout out to you. Yeah, Braun Strowman. So you remember, Roman Reigns. That's when he became champion. He defeated those three in a triple threat match, and so maybe the Fiend comes back to get his title back. You know, I would love to see that, the Fiend versus Roman as well. If they book it right, they got to book the Fiend right. They totally failed at his character. But maybe they can right that wrong and get that right. But that'll be exciting. Just so many different directions we could go. And like I was saying, they're all for the swerves. They're all for the surprises. We got a nice surprise tonight, a nice treat tonight. Big E, sorry, Big E. I loved him as champion. He was doing a great job, but you got Brock. You got to put that title on Brock, and yeah, that's the only thing I can say. The only way I can put it, you got to put that title on Brock, and that's what they did. Especially when you didn't have Roman Reigns there. Um, it was an awesome card, awesome, event, awesome pay-per-view, but it still fell short because you didn't have Roman Reigns there. So you kind of had to, let Brock leave with the title, to add some buzz to it, add some pop to it, and give it that star power. I mean, that's exactly what we got. So it was the right thing, in my opinion. I don't know how all of you guys feel about it, but I love it. I love it. I love it. Brock is champion again. And again, I'm excited about it because it opens up. Of course, we all wanted to see Roman versus Brock. Now, if we would have got it tonight, we probably would have got a rematch at WrestleMania. So now we'll see something new, and we could kind of save this for later. We could kind of revisit Brock versus Roman down the line. But now it opened with with Brock winning the WWE Championship. It opened things up for that dream match we'll be talking about against Bobby Lashley. So that's something fresh, something new, and that's definitely WrestleMania. WrestleMania quality, a WrestleMania quality match. The way Bobby Lashley, the Almighty, he's been doing. So that'll be real, real nice. And of course, if that opens the door for Rock versus Roman, then yeah, you definitely want that. You definitely want that. So it's gonna be real exciting. Raw, Monday Night Raw tomorrow. Or sorry, not tomorrow. I keep thinking it's Sunday. It's been a long holiday weekend. Monday Night Raw on Monday. That'll be exciting to see. And yeah. Here we go, guys. It's time to get fun. This is fun season for WWE. For us, the WWE universe is real, real fun to see what's happening, see how WrestleMania card shapes out. Royal Rumble coming up. That's my favorite pay-per-view. Obviously, aside from Mania, Royal Rumble is just so much fun. So that's gonna be exciting to see. Of course, we'll have the men's, we'll have the women's. We're gonna have returns, people coming back. We already talked about maybe Ronda Rousey coming back, maybe Alexa Bliss coming back, maybe the Fiend comes back. A lot of guys, So real, real cool. I wonder if Brock will be on both Raw and SmackDown because he is a free agent. Hey, that too. I forgot all about that. He is a free agent, and that's how he got into the match tonight because he's a free agent. He said he's Brock Lesnar. He could do whatever he wants to do. So yeah, that is true. He'll probably be on both shows. Especially because I don't think Roman Reigns will be on Friday's show. This, obviously he has COVID and he'll be out. So you need a big name there to carry SmackDown. It's gonna be the first SmackDown of the new year. So Fox, they want something, right? It's unfortunate the timing for Roman Reigns, but it's kind of it's not good that this happens to anyone, right? I've dealt with it, I've had it, uh, and I've just dealt with it again. So it's tough for anyone to deal with the COVID-19. But I guess it's if anything, it's good to for him for WWE's sake, right, and for his sake, it's good that he got it now as opposed to you know it being around WrestleMania and he has to miss WrestleMania or something like that. So, prayerfully, there won't be any outbreaks. And with the WWE crew, as we get closer to WrestleMania, we know it's tough. Their job is tough. They have to travel. They have to be on the road, and it's crazy because they actually they didn't do a show on Friday, and they pulled Roman from the show, so that he can be safe to defend the title today, and then he still ended up catching it. So this new strain, Omicron, whatever it's called, this new strain is crazy, and everyone's dealing with it. It's not just WWE; it's all sports, like the NBA, the NFL. They have stars out, every single night. So it was just cool that WWE was able to pivot and still put on a great show today and still shock us, with Brock winning the championship. So that was really really cool. So it's unfortunate. It's just something we have to deal with, not just in sports, not just in WWE, but in life, right? Like I said, I've been dealing with it. My family's been dealing with it. I'm sure you guys, wherever you guys in the world, you guys are having to deal with it. Obviously, some places may have it more under control than others. But unfortunately, here in America, here in California in particular, it's rising. It's out of control again. So I just hope you guys are staying safe. All right, in this new year, I'm wishing you nothing but health, good health to you guys during this new year. So stay safe. Do take the precautions that you need to take. So you and your family can stay safe. But yeah. So as again that happened, and we made a nice little pivot. I'm watching WrestleMania here, the Undertaker versus Triple H in the Hell in a Cell with Shawn Michaels as the referee. WrestleMania, what was that, 26 or 25, or one of those, 27, 28, one of those. You remember you had that sequence where it was Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, uh, the best match, one of the best, greatest matches in WrestleMania history to me. And they went twice. You remember they had the first match, and then they came back and did it again with Shawn Michaels' career on the line, and the Undertaker beat him. And then you had Triple H come in. Yeah, that was a great match. One of the best matches. And then we had Triple H come in, so you had Taker versus Triple H the first time, and then you had him do it again the second time in a Hell in a Cell with HBK as a referee. Great match. Great match. The streak was on the line. You remember HBK? He couldn't help himself. He had to help his best friend with his, he hit the Undertaker with a super kick, and I thought it was over right there. He was a referee, and it looked like he had helped Triple H get the win in the streak. Undertaker kicked out. Undertaker overcame all that stuff. Crazy. That would, man, a classic match. It's on right now. I'm watching it. So yeah, one of my favorite matches. Great match. That was 4 years straight. Taker versus HBK 2 years, and then Taker versus Triple H 2 years. Just 4 years straight. Absolutely down. So the Undertaker just put the Shawn Michaels in the Hell's Gate. Crazy. Good times. Good times. But yeah. So man, so we got a lot to look forward to, guys. We got a lot to look forward to. Again, uh, we got a new WWE champion. Who else? What else would you guys like to see? What else would you guys like to see? Anything else, you guys? Any other surprises? We talked about Ronda Rousey maybe making her return. Bailey making her return. Alexa Bliss, maybe the Fiend. What else? What else we got? Now he has Hell's Gate on Triple H. This match was so great, guys. Here, let me show you a little bit. There we go. Can't show too much for copyright, but there, you got a little glimpse of it. But yeah, guys. It was a good pay per view. It was a good pay per view tonight, day one, and I like that. I like that name. Just had been the first thing you needed something, and it was a great match, a great card, but there were no title changes. The Usos, they retained against the New Day. Of course, that was a good match, and you went all the way. You went all the way to the end, right? Becky Lynch, she retained. Um, of course, the Universal title wasn't on the line, so it was it being this new pay per view, it was real nice to see something different happen. Well, maybe Triple H, but I think that yeah, I don't. I think Triple H is done. I think he's done. I would have loved to see Triple H versus Edge, um, or Triple H versus AJ Styles. That was another one that I would have loved to see. Something that we haven't seen. But maybe you remember I just made mention that they said they had big plans for AJ Styles. That's why they broke up him and Omos. Maybe those are the plans to face Triple H. That's something fresh, something that we haven't seen. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't know if Triple H is going to be able to wrestle anymore. And it sucks because I think he still had a few good matches in him. He's that one guy we could call on and go to. Undertaker's gone, obviously. HBK's gone. Of course, we still got Brock, but a lot of these guys are gone. These part timer, the greats. Of course, we still got John Cena. What happens with John Cena? Does John Cena come back for WrestleMania? I don't know. I don't know. You remember? Now maybe John Cena wins the Royal Rumble, and he goes to WrestleMania to take on Roman Reigns, and he breaks Ric Flair's record. Hey, just a thought, just another thought. That could be something. That could be something out there too. Um, it's a lot that could happen. We got so much potential with Brock Lesnar now winning. Winning the WWE Championship. It frees up Roman Reigns for so much. So, John Cena. Of course, we saw John Cena versus Roman at SummerSlam, and we all know the head of the table walked out victorious. Yeah, John Cena will break the record, no doubt. Exactly. So, with bigger stage to do it on, it's gonna have to be at WrestleMania, right? And maybe they jump, maybe they do that, maybe they do that. So that'll be big. That'll be a way to sell out. They won't have no problem selling out, but that'll be a way to break an attendance record. In Dallas. And that'll be a way. You got those 2 nights, so you got to have 2 big matches. That'll be a way to do it. John Cena coming. John Cena wins the Rumble, and John Cena versus Roman Reigns in a rematch. But this time, bigger stakes. That record, breaking that record, especially Ric Flair and WWE aren't on good terms right now. Ric Flair is hating the WWE. I don't know why when they're showing Charlotte so much love. Kenneth, OMG, yeah, man, this pay-per-view was real good, bro. It was real good. Every match, not just Brock, right? That was obviously big time, right? That's how you start out 2022. But all the other matches were great as well. They were all great. How you doing, Mador Singh? Glad to see you, brother. Glad to see you. There was another comment my brother over here said. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me pull these. I'm on my phone again. I wasn't planning on going live, so I didn't go to the studio to set things up. But after that pay-per-view, I decided let me jump on real fast, and because it's the new year and all that, let me jump on. We're going to do a lot of this year. We're going to be on a lot talking WWE. This is going to be a strictly a WWE channel over here, with this new year. So y'all look forward. So if you haven't subscribed yet, I'm seeing a lot of new faces. If you haven't subscribed, do me a favor. Come on, join our family. We would love to have you here. We would love to talk WWE, especially my brother there, Fortnite. Fortnite is bad. He's been here with me all night. He said also someone needs to beat those Usos. Right. Yeah, who? Who? it's you got you got the New Day. You got sorry, I didn't forgot their name. What's their names? Help me out, Fortnite. You've been helping me out all night. Help me out again. I'm talking about Dawkins and Bianca Belair's husband. Those cats, they fought tonight. I'm sorry, I'm drawing blanks. I forgot their name. It's the new year, y'all. I had too much champagne. I fell out of my chair when Brock won. Right. That was crazy. But I knew it was gonna happen. Soon as they said Brock was gonna be in that match, I jumped on here and I made a little video. I don't know if you guys got to catch it. Street Profits. There we go. Thanks, Fortnite. Fortnite's been on it tonight. My brain is all over the place. I'm still excited about Brock. And so I can't think of anyone's names and stuff. So he's been on it tonight. Shout out to Fortnite for that. But yeah, man, I jumped on and I made a video saying that Brock was going to win it. After we get off live, if you guys want to go check that out, it was like a little 7 minute video. I threw it up breaking the news about Roman Reigns not being able to go tonight and saying that Brock was going to win it. You're not putting Brock in that match without him, and not have him win it. He had to win it once he was in the match. And then also because it's a new pay-per-view, it's New Year's, you had to do something big. So that was big. That was big. That was big. What was your favorite match? Obviously, it's Brock Lesnar winning. But other than that, I love the Edge and Miz. I'm a huge Edge guy. I love Edge. I love Edge. Wait, nope. Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. WWE. No, no, yeah, they didn't have that match. They didn't have that match. I loved Edge versus The Miz. I'm a huge fan of Edge. Right, he's just absolutely amazing coming back from that neck injury. Looking didn't miss a step. What was it? Fortnite. What was it? 13 years he was gone, and or was it 9 years? 9 years he was gone. And he comes back and just delivering every single night. So I love him. I love his entrance. Obviously, the Brood entrance, the old Brood entrance is coming out of the fire. So I love that. He did that at SummerSlam in Vegas. I was there for that. So that was cool to see in person. But I love that match. I love The Miz as well. The Miz is great. Whatever they need him to do, he does it, and he absolutely delivers. So it was good to see him. Whenever I see The Miz rewarded and get to see him on a pay-per-view, that's automatically one of my favorite matches because he always delivers. He can tell a story. And as Fortnite mentioned earlier, it's going to set up. Yeah, 13 years. Me too. I think it was 13 years as well. Um, uh, it's going to set up. Fortnite mentioned as well. It's going to set up that mixed tag team match. Maurice and the Miz versus Edge and Beth Phoenix. If you didn't know, she made her return tonight, so that's another reason why that was one of my favorite matches to see. See her come back out, return. So that'll be cool to see that match. I think that'll happen at WrestleMania. But yeah, so that was one of my favorite matches. What else? I saw something on here about I saw someone say something about Randy Orton. Who said that? Give me 1 second. Let me find the comment. Also, I want to see Randy Orton try to beat that record. Randy is kind of what is Randy at? 15? 14, 15? Now Randy won't do it. He's not gonna he just has so much respect for Ric Flair. I don't think he would do it. I don't think he would do it. I don't think Randy I love Randy. Randy, yeah, any match of Randy, he's just like Edge. Without the absence, though, Edge had that long absence. Randy's been here, man, night in and night out, absolutely delivering. So he's at 14. So yeah, I don't think he's gonna get it. Um, I think Charlotte, if anything, Charlotte would do it before Randy does it. I think that's what they were doing. They were building. That's why Charlotte had so many quick. She would win and then lose and then win it back. Because they were trying to get her up there. But I just obviously that's his daughter, but I just think it'll be bigger if Cena does it. Now I think you could get away with if Charlotte just ties it. So she gets to 16. I think that'll be just as big as her winning it. So I think you let Cena break it, right, to 17, and you just let Charlotte tie it. And she ties her father, and I think that's enough for her. I don't want to see her. I don't want to see them not give it to Cena, because they're going to give it to Charlotte. You know, um, yeah, I think you just got to give that to Cena. You got to give that to Cena. What else we got? Phantom Freeze X. If you gonna have Brock win, have Rollins or Owens take the pinfall. Yeah, 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 but I feel you on that. But to me, you definitely couldn't have Bobby Lashley take the pinfall. That's for sure, because I think you want to have Bobby Lashley versus Brock. And then I think it was a respect thing with Big E. Big E was a heck of a champion. He had a heck of a run, albeit not the longest run, but still a great run. And I think he'll be a champion again someday, a future champion again someday. But to me, I didn't have a problem with it because how great Big E's been, it's kind of respect thing when you have someone as big as Brock Lesnar do it, right? Brock Lesnar pins Big E. That's big for Brock. I mean, sorry, not Brock. That's big for Big E. You got pinned by Brock. So that's real nice. I think that's kind of where they went with that. But I feel you. But it just wouldn't have been the same if you had Brock pinned especially Kevin Owens. Let's talk about Kevin Owens for a second, really fast. So Kevin Owens did renew his contract. All these guys they've been letting go, Braun Strowman, The Fiend, all these people. If anybody, I would have thought KO would have been in the mix, right? Because they haven't done anything with him. Um, he hasn't had anything of benefit, anything of note um, at all, really. And they kept him. He renewed his contract through a new 3-year deal, so it'd be interesting to see what happens with him. Obviously, I think him and Seth Rollins are going to a feud, or not even a feud. How about you have them? You said you need somebody to beat the Usos. Well, I guess they wouldn't do it, but I guess they'll feud. But I was going to say they tag team and chase the tag team titles, but it'll be the Raw tag team title, so it'll be against RK Bro, if anything, because you don't have any tag teams over here aside from the Street Profits. You don't have anyone over here to feud with RK Bro, so that'll be nice. Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins, that'll be a nice feud. But let me show y'all something real fast. Boom. There it goes. So that's the end of that match. Again, I told you I was watching that match, that Hell in a Cell match. 1, 2, 3. The Undertaker, the streak lives on. Sorry, guys, I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place. Let me get back to these comments. Uh, if I worked in WWE, Brock would still win, but Rock returns and Rock bottom Brock. I think they're saving the Rock for strictly for Roman Reigns. If he comes back, I don't think he'll do anything with Brock. It'll be straight Roman Reigns, unless, like Fortnite mentioned, you have a triple threat match, winner takes all. Um, but yeah, you got to say the Rock for Brock. You got to say the Rock for Roman, and I think that happens at Royal Rumble. I think he'll come back after Royal Rumble. I think Roman will defend his title against whoever. He'll beat him, and then The Rock will come out. Or that's my hopes, at least. We'll see. But he came back a couple times on Raw, but didn't wrestle. Was just doing promos. Yeah. He came back. Didn't he also? Was he a referee or you remember when they had all those guys being the GM of Raw or whatever? Did he do that? Did he ever do that? I don't remember. Yeah, I feel like what they are doing with the RK Bro thing, right. That'll be nice with Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins, and even if it doesn't go all the way to WrestleMania, you could always have someone turn on each other, and then you get a nice match between Seth and KO at WrestleMania. They definitely have plans for KO because they gave him that new 3-year contract, which I didn't see coming at all. So, who do you think will beat Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship? The Rock. I think it'll be The Rock. If not The Rock, John Cena. We just talked about John Cena a little bit. So if not The Rock, I think John Cena will do it, and he'll break Ric Flair's record. But my money is on The Rock, and if for some reason The Rock can't do it because of movies or whatever, then I'll say John Cena. That's the next best thing. Imagine if it's Brock versus Roman at WrestleMania for both titles. There we go. How about that, Fortnite? Rock versus Brock. Sorry. Sorry. This Brock stuff, I'm all over the place. Brock versus Roman for winner takes all. That'll be nice to see too. But it's just if you do that, you have to unify the titles, and I don't really know if you can do that because you got Fox and you got USA, so you gotta you can't have the champion on both shows, so you kind of have to have two champions. That's the only reason why I don't. Fortnite mentioned the triple threat match, winner takes all. That's the only problem with the winner takes all stuff. You got to have two champions, so because you got two shows. So that's why I don't see that happening. But we'll see. I think that Seth and Owens are probably entering in tag division right. There's nobody there other than the Street Profits. There's no one there. I think they'll be really nice together. Seth is hot. He's hot on the mic. He's hot in the ring. So he has it going. So I think that'll really help KO and kind of get KO back in the scene a little bit. He did something like that with Christian. Okay, right, okay. You're talking about Edge, okay, cool. Never been into bringing back OGs who part-time. Yeah, man, I feel you. It's just they're going to do it. WrestleMania, they're going to do it. Um, and just depending on who the guys are. When you talk about names like The Rock and Brock, they sell out arenas, man. So Brock sells out arenas. And Brock actually looks really, really good. I said it when he came out tonight. He looked really good. He really looked in shape. Um, he looked good out there. So I'm fine with Brock, and they got a title on him now. So as long as he's defending his title at the pay-per-views, at all the pay-per-views, I'm cool with it. If he's not fighting every Raw, that's fine. I don't need him to do that. Even if he's not there every single Raw, I just add it every month at the pay-per-views. Though we need to see him, and I believe he had a title run where he wasn't even. A title run a couple years ago where everyone got mad and got stale with him, because he wasn't even defending his title at the pay-per-views. But now, hopefully, you know, he'll defend at the pay-per-views. He's definitely still in shape. So, and then when you talk about part-timers, The Rock, if you can get The Rock, you got to get The Rock, especially against Roman Reigns. You got to do that. John Cena, it'll just be if he did it, it'll just be just to break that record, just for WrestleMania. I'm cool with it for WrestleMania. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I'm cool with it for WrestleMania. And I just love these guys so much. Guys like The Rock and Cena. Anytime I can see him, it's real nice. Again, we may have lost Triple H. He can't do it anymore, so that kind of sucks. Edge is still going strong, right? And so it's only a few guys who can do it. I don't want Goldberg. Unfortunately, we're probably going to see Goldberg, but hopefully it's not in a title picture. But it's not. If I could replace Goldberg with Brock and The Rock and Cena, I'll take that every day, all day, every day. I know we will never happen, but I want to see a Shield reunion with Reigns, Seth, and Dean Ambrose, John Moxley. Yeah, that'll be nice. That'll be nice. But yeah, I don't think. Unfortunately, I don't think Moxley or Ambrose, whatever you want to call him, I don't think we'll ever see him back in WWE. Although they said Triple H does stay in contact with him and his wife. What's her name? I forgot it. Fortnite. What's his wife's name? Moxley's wife's name, the former Renee Young. They said they do have a great relationship. So never say never, right? Never say never. Never say never. We'll see. Oldberg, Oldberg, Oldberg. Although he got a big pop at the event in the Saudi Arabia event, he got a big pop. Crown Jewel. They loved him there, and he actually looked good. His match was longer than 5 minutes. And he looked good in that match. So if he could channel that Goldberg, then I'm okay with him. Not in the title picture though. Not in the title picture. He cannot be in the title picture. But doing some other things maybe. WWE Day One sucked. I don't know, man. It was a good show actually. All the matches were good. Um, yeah, all the matches were good, and then we got a new champion crown. I kind of liked it. I kind of liked the show, and everyone I spoke to, they kind of liked it as well. They should bring back WWE New Year's Revolution. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing, whatever you want to call it. But Day One, I like the name. It's a cool little name or whatever. Only one who's doing it is Sting on AEW. Is Sting and AEW doing what? What's that? What you talking about, Phantom? What do you think of Drew versus Moss? Uh, Moss could go. Moss could go. It actually was a good match. Good match. Um, Drew McIntyre, anytime, he's great. Great, great, great. Again, it's just unfortunate he had his run, and it happened to be during the pandemic and, with no fans. And so that kind of sucked for him. But he's still great. That Claymore kick, you can't go wrong with the Claymore kick, man. It's just, man, you got to see that. So I think he'll have a strong performance in the Rumble. He could be another one who could possibly win it. Um, you never know. I think he will have a retirement match with someone like Big E. Who we talk? Oh, Goldberg. Talking about Goldberg, a retirement match. Yeah, he. My understanding is he does have a few more matches on his contract. So, a few, meaning not one, not two, maybe more. So, and then maybe they'll renew it. So we'll see. We'll see. Uh, Sting wrestling is okay. Sting wrestling his ass off every week. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So how does he look? I haven't even caught AEW. I think all the ones I've caught, I haven't seen Sting didn't wrestle. He was just there. Um, but how's he looking? Man, that's another one I hated to see what happened with him, and we lost him when we never got the Sting versus Undertaker match. Man, man. That may be one of the biggest. We may have to do a show about that. What's the biggest dream matches that never happened? And that may be it. I might have to make a video about that and do a countdown. If you guys want to see that, let's do that. I think that'll be a fun show to see. The biggest dream matches that never happened. Sting and Undertaker. That definitely has to be one of them. I still can't believe Brock won, right? Kenneth, he fell out of his chair when it happened. And here we are, what, an hour removed, an hour and a half removed, and he still can't believe it. I know, he's like 60, right, right. They're both old. The Undertaker's old too. Yeah, I know he's teaming with Darby Allin. Yeah, yeah. So I haven't so when Sting first went over there, I watched it. I haven't really got into AEW like that. Obviously, every now and again I watch it. When first went over there, I watched it. And then when CM Punk went over there, I watched it. And I think the first match that I actually really watched was that Punk match against Darby Allin. That was my first time seeing Darby Allin. I didn't even know who he was. That's how much I knew about AEW. I didn't know who he was, but man, that guy is good. And yeah, so his match against Punk was good. But Sting, I had to catch Sting. How does he look in the ring though? I know he's old. How does he look? How's he looking? Sting versus Undertaker would be one of the best matches ever, right? Right. I think Fortnite, we got to make a video about that, man. I think we're gonna have to do a video about that, about uh the biggest dream matches that never happened. I think I might make that, and then I'll get it up, and then we could all talk about it. We'll do like a follow-up show about it, and we could definitely talk about that and talk about some of the matches I missed. But yeah, that's definitely number one, or that's definitely up there for me. That's definitely up there. My favorite I have today was New Day versus Uso and the Fatal Five Way. Yeah, anytime you get the New Day and the Usos, you already know you're gonna get a classic. It's gonna be a 5-star match. It doesn't matter if it's at a house show. It doesn't matter if it's in the WWE Performance Center with no fans. It doesn't matter if it don't matter wherever, whenever. That's gonna be a 5-star match. They never disappoint. And yeah, it's great. It's great. It's great. Two of the best tag teams, right? And it's great to see them, especially today. It's not even close. Street Profits, they're nice. They're real nice. Bianca Belair's husband, that guy is real nice in the ring. So I love watching him, and the big guy too. He's good too. They're both good. I think we're going to see Drew versus Reigns at the Rumble. Yeah, yeah. But Drew's on SmackDown. No, he's on, or is he on Raw? Yeah, Reigns definitely has to fight someone, So maybe you will see Drew, or I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I have to sit down and think about it. I don't know who else is over there that Reigns could fight, you know, at the Rumble. So yeah, WWE versus AEW, right? That'd be great. I mean, yeah, they're going back and forth in the ratings every week. They're doing it. It's crazy. How do you think Brock, or how long do you think Brock will hold it for? So if to me, it's if we get the dream match between Brock and Bobby Lashley at Mania, um, I would put the title on. I think I would put it on Bobby Lashley. I would have him win it. I would have Bobby Lashley beat Brock, and then you go back to the Brock versus Roman Reigns angle, right? Because remember, Brock's a free agent, so he could just go back and forth. So yeah, that's how I would do it. I would do Brock versus Bobby at WrestleMania, and then Bobby Lashley beats him, and then you have Brock versus Brock, go back to Brock versus Roman Reigns for SummerSlam. That's how I would do it. That's how I would do it, and then you give Brock the Universal title, so he kind of gets both, and then you go from there. Or if you had, and then depending on who Roman fights, if you have The Rock, if you have The Rock come back and face Roman, I would have The Rock beat him. Um, and then maybe you do Rock versus Brock at SummerSlam. It's just a lot. It's a lot we can do. It's a lot we can do. Or if you have Cena come back, Cena beats him to break the record, and then you have Brock beat Cena at SummerSlam. You know, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. Definitely a lot. It's just I say that I say Brock loses at Mania, and then he goes to get the Universal title because Roman's gonna need like a little break, a couple of months to catch his breath because he's been holding it down. He's been carrying us, right? To me, he's the best in the business. Even those guys over at AEW, so I know some of you guys watch AEW. Is anyone doing it better than Roman Reigns right now? His run, I know Chris Jericho. I think he's balling, right? He's doing good over there. But to me, it's Roman Reigns, the best in the business, right? The best in the business. He's on the biggest brand, and yeah. Drew's on SmackDown. Okay, so Drew's on SmackDown. So yeah, maybe you do get Drew versus Roman at Royal Rumble because you need someone to face him. Too many contenders on Raw. Who's really on SmackDown? Right, it's a lot of guys on Raw. Uh, AJ Styles, what is he on? Is AJ Styles on? He's on Raw too, huh? Because him and Omos. So maybe you kind of do a shakeup, like he gets out of contract, goes over to SmackDown some type of way, and maybe you get at the Rumble you get AJ Styles versus Roman Reigns. That'll be nice. Do you think that AEW will ever pose a threat to the WWE? Hawk Smash, welcome to the stream, bro. Glad to see you. I don't know. So again, Phantom Freeze. What do you think about that? Phantom watches AEW more than I do. Fortnite may as well, what do you think about that as well? Obviously, some nights, some weeks in the ratings, they're beating them. It's just they're kind of. I mean, I know they got some guys, Darby Allin and some other guys, right? But a lot of the guys are just guys from WWE, right? I'm surprised. That's what I say. I'm surprised the Fiend didn't go over there. I thought that would have been huge for them. Obviously, they got DB over there, Daniel Bryan. Well, I guess he goes by what's his name over there now? Is it Daniel Bryanson or what's his name? What's DB's name over there? But I mean, I don't know. You say a threat. They're beating them in the rankings some weeks, so I mean, I don't know how much bigger of a threat they would get. It's not gonna be like WCW. I don't think it'll get to that level, but they're for real. They're obviously proving themselves to be for real. I guess I'm gonna have to start watching them a little bit more. Oh, also another woman who could return could be Paige. Oh, so has she been cleared? I haven't seen anything on Paige. That'll be nice. That'll be real nice. Paige coming back. Yeah, that'll be real. What about uh what's her name? Fortnite, help me out. I know it won't happen here. If anything, it'll happen at AEW with her husband, but Punk's CM Punk's wife. What's her name? I forgot. Kenneth OMG. Which one was better? Brock returned at SummerSlam or won the championship? I think you know what I picked. To me, it was him coming back at SummerSlam. I guess I'm kind of biased because I was there. I was there in the building. I had that video. I posted the live reaction of me in the crowd going crazy when he came back. So that to me, it was that was one of my favorite moments. Being live, just being there live. That it was absolutely crazy because I didn't see it coming. I didn't see him coming back. It was like kind of out of nowhere. So it was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy. But him winning tonight, that was big as well. But I kind of, when they inserted him into that match, I kind of knew that he was going to win it. So I wasn't as surprised. But to me, it was him coming back. What do you think, Fortnite, everyone else? How y'all feel? AJ Lee, yeah, that's her name. AJ Lee, Punk wife. Yeah, so, and he's going by Brian Danielson, okay? So that's his name over there. I have to check him out. How's he looking over there? Him versus Darby Allin, has that happened yet? I think that'll be big time. Like I said, I've only seen one match really, and it was Darby Allin versus CM Punk. When Punk came back, and Allin is nice, man. But him, Darby Allin versus Daniel Bryan or Brian Danielson, that'll be huge, right? What do you think Paul Heyman will do? Man, that's I don't know what's gonna happen now. I thought See, I thought that Paul. It was one or two things that I thought was going to happen tonight with Brock versus Tribal Chief. Um, One, either Paul Heyman obviously helps Brock. He realigns himself with Brock, and that's where my money was on. He was going to realign himself with Brock and help him win. Or two, he was going to double cross Brock and kind of, it was all a setup. He was going to double cross Brock and help Roman Reigns again. Either it was a setup and it was a part of the plan, the master plan from the wise man, to set all this up and make it look like he was fired and all that, or he was going to double cross him, and that was going to help get him back in good graces with the tribal chief and back into the bloodline. So now I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I don't know, because if you got The Rock coming back, maybe you hold off and you use Paul Heyman, with that angle with The Rock, and he'll be in the middle of those two, or you just realign him with Brock, and he's the advocate, especially if you're gonna have Brock versus Bobby Lashley, if that's the dream match we get, because you got MVP there, so it'll be nice to have both of them have their managers on their in their corners, so it'll be crazy. No, AJ is on NXT. Wait, AJ Lee? Oh no, you're talking AJ Styles. AJ Styles on NXT. Yeah, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think that's just for now to kind of fill the time, and kind of give NXT a pop. I can't see him staying there, right? He's not staying there. It's just that little feud with the guy going on right now. Um, because my understanding was that they had big plans for AJ. That's why they broke up him and Omos. And then even with that, like, you broke up him and Omos, and then you had him go down to NXT. Normally, when you break, I thought it was going to be with AJ and Omos. I thought it was going to be like a kind of like HBK and Big Daddy Cool Diesel. I thought it was gonna be like that. You remember Diesel was the bodyguard and all that stuff, and then they broke up, and then they ended up going after each other. Diesel helped HBK win the title, and then HBK was treating Diesel bad, and then they broke up, and then Diesel beat HBK for the title, and that's when Diesel had his long run. Now, I'm not saying Omos is Diesel. Diesel was very, very talented. Hall of Famer for a reason, right? I'm calling him Diesel. I guess his real name is what Kevin Nash. That's what he goes by. But I thought it was gonna be like that with Styles and Omos. I thought it was gonna be that type of deal. Um, Fortnite says he's like CM Punk right now, just doing matches that gets the crowd going, but he will never win a championship. Oh, you're talking about Brian Danielson. Yeah, I mean, it sucks. I don't see why he left. I don't see, man. So they're just using him to get the crowd, but he'll never win a title match. That's crazy. What about Punk? Will Punk win the title? Punk has to win the title, right? That's a lock, right? Who's the champion right now over there? AEW. See, it tells you I don't know much about it. I promise you guys, I'm gonna get into it this year. AEW. Imagine CM Punk versus Roman Reigns for the championship at Survivor Series. Man, that'll be crazy. That will be absolutely crazy. I don't think it'll happen though. Um, Again, never say never. Never say never. Never say never. But if we didn't get Punk this time, and I think Punk was open to it coming back. I don't think I don't know. I think he wanted way too much money, and Vince wasn't going for it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, but it'll be crazy. I think Paul Heyman will not be on TV until Mania. That makes sense. That definitely makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Adam Page is a champ in AEW right now. Okay, that's Adam Cole. No, Adam Cole. Adam Cole's a champ, or Adam Page? That's someone different. Adam Cole. I can't believe we let him go, man. It's crazy. Now I'm watching. Now they're showing the Royal Rumble. What year is this? So I got it on YouTube. They're just playing. They're just choosing things. Then they got the Royal Rumble. You got Bray Wyatt coming out. I'm not sure what year this is. Man, I hope he comes back, man. Even if he comes back as Bray Wyatt, I loved him, man. I love him. I love him. I love him so much. Uh, Adam Page is someone different. Okay, I don't even know who that is. Fortnite. Adam Page. I can, I know Adam Cole. I don't know who Adam Page is though. I see. I have to check it out. I have to check it out. So what is man? I don't know why I thought Jericho was a champ. And then what are they doing with Moxley? What is he doing? Dean Ambrose. I thought one of those guys was a champ. Moxley or uh or Jericho. Let's see. Kaposh or Capsa. Sorry, I'm probably saying it. I apologize. I'm probably saying it wrong. Nevertheless, glad to see you. Brock will defeat Roman Reigns. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna fight each other now. I think it may be. I don't know if you saw the news or if you saw what happened, but Roman Reigns is out with COVID. So Brock Lesnar is now the WWE champion. He went in tonight, entered into the Fatal 4-Way match, and he came out WWE champion. So now it doesn't even look like they have a collision course to face one another unless they're going to do a winner takes all type deal, which we talked about. When he won, I was screaming, "No way, Brock won!" Right. Kenneth, man, it's an OMG moment for real. So your name, Kenneth OMG, that was definitely an OMG moment. Brock will defeat Roman Reigns. I know, right? Yeah, man. We'll see. We will definitely see what happens. We'll definitely see. What else? Any other ideas y'all got, or anything else y'all saw tonight that you guys didn't like, or you liked, or any other predictions for what's going to happen next with Brock Lesnar or WrestleMania or anything? John Moxley is off of wrestling because of some alcohol addiction. Oh, okay. Real life, or that's his storyline. So what is Jericho doing at Crown Jewel? Brock almost won, but the Usos came out and super. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. The Usos, uh, Universal Champion hit Brock. A new referee came out. Yeah, I saw it. I watched it. I actually did did I do a live stream for that? Or watch with me live stream for Crown Jewel? I can't remember. I think I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. I did yeah, I did a watch with me live reaction show for that one. So yeah, it was crazy. Real life, I'd be like, okay, so well, prayers up for John Moxley. Great guy. I love him. I hate to see him go, and it sucks because I stopped watching him because, like I said, I didn't watch. I'm loyal to WWE. I've been watching WWE since I was about 5 years old. 5 years old, and here I am now, 30 years later, and I'm still watching it. And now I talk about it here on YouTube. So yeah, it was so I haven't gotten to AEW yet, but I'm going to. I'm going to watch it. No, WCW. I did used to watch that when that was going. The Monday night wars, all that. I was the one of the ones going back and forth, but only because there were so many of our guys over there, right? And I guess you could say the same thing for AEW, but it just sucks. I haven't been able to watch Moxley and Dean Ambrose, so I don't know what's going on with him. So, yeah, prayers up for him though. I hope he's okay, and I hope he can get that taken care of and get back to doing what he loves to do. Why Roman Reigns not here in day one? So Roman Reigns, unfortunately, he tested positive for COVID-19, and we all know with Roman Reigns, something we didn't touch on, he has to take it a lot more serious. We know Roman Reigns had cancer, and leukemia and all that, and so that's tough. It's a lot more serious, for him to catch it. And I guess now with the shots and everything, uh, it's a little better to deal with, but still, that's still slippery slope for him. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he's had it. This isn't the first time that he's had it. I thought he had it before, and he missed some shows. Fortnite, did you hear about that? I don't remember when, but he was pulled from a card before. Was it WrestleMania last year? No, he was a part of WrestleMania last year. He defended his title. But I thought it was something, and someone else had to step in. It was right. It was something with Goldberg, right? Goldberg had to step in. It was supposed to be Roman Reigns. It was the not last year, maybe it was 2 years ago when they were doing it at the Performance Center when they didn't have any fans. And help me if I'm, if anybody remembers Fortnite, wasn't it Roman Reigns? He tested positive and he had to leave, and then Goldberg came, and it was Goldberg versus Drew McIntyre, and Goldberg beat him. Isn't that what happened? Chris Jericho did a career match and lost, and he hasn't been back since. Oh wow, so he's not, so he's gone. I did not know that. Chris Jericho's gone, so he's done or what? That's crazy, bro. Do you hate Roman Reigns or Brock Lesnar? No, I love both of them. You see, I'm wearing a Roman Reigns shirt. I love Roman Reigns. I love his character. I love him as regular Roman Reigns, but this heel version to me it's one of the best heel runs and ever, right, in the history of the WWE. So I love Roman Reigns. I love Brock Lesnar. I love both of them. I don't, it's tough when they fight, go against one another, because I don't know who to cheer for. My hands are shaking about Brock winning. Sorry, I'm bringing it up so much. Man, I totally feel you. It's all good, bro. It's all good. So you love Brock, huh? You're a big Brock fan, Kenneth? Uh, Roman Reigns got positive. Yeah, he got positive for that. I'm screaming because Brock won the WWE Championship. I'm so happy Brock won. Congratulations, Brock Lesnar. Right. It was supposed to be Goldberg versus Reigns and Braun Strowman. That's who it was. Braun Strowman. Yeah, he came and he won. Yeah, so wasn't it the same thing? Didn't it was because of COVID, right? He had COVID, and that was I guess that was before that was before the shots, huh? Before the I'm calling them shots. Sorry guys, you guys know what I'm talking about. Like I said, I had too much champagne last night, bringing it in the new year. My brain isn't functioning correctly, but Fortnite's there. He's there to clean me up. He's my partner tonight, cleaning everything up for me. But yeah, wasn't the same thing. He tested positive for COVID, right? And then he had to miss out. And then yeah, Braun Strowman won. That was a crazy match, man. Just man, that aren't you guys glad? So glad that we're past that. That was tough. That stuff was tough to watch. And there were no fans in that performance center and no noise. Man, that stuff was tough. And if it was tough for us, and I know it was tough for them to put on the match, put on those matches, but they did it, and we had about a year straight of that. It was tough. So I just pray that we don't have to go back to that. And I don't think we're going to shut down anymore. The world's going to shut down again. But I just hope we can remain going to these events. Um, because yeah, that was tough to watch. He had COVID and other issues, and then came back and payback right, and beat the Fiend right. He came beat the Fiend, and we talked about that earlier in that triple threat match. The Fiend and Braun. I'm a big Brock fan. Oh my gosh, he won the championship. Right, Brock is champion. Brock is champion, and yeah, hopefully we get Brock versus Bobby Lashley. I'm for sure they're going to do that. The way they build, if you watch the match, which I know you did, Kenneth, Bobby Lashley he looked very, very strong tonight. They booked him very, very strong. I don't think he took any bumps, but he was dishing them out. Of course he put Brock through the he put Brock through that barricade. Remember, so he put him through the barricade. So that was big right there. And then he had Brock in the hurt lock. So he looked very, very strong, and he wasn't pinned. They pinned Big E and not him. So you know, they did that for a reason, because I think you're gonna get Brock versus Bobby Lashley, I think. This is the first time everyone's seeing Brock as a good guy, right? Babyface. It is so cool because when he left, everyone wanted him back. I know, man. It's very nice, and he's playing it well. Even when he's on the mic, it's funny. Like when he grabbed the mic tonight. I don't know if you guys saw that. They interviewed him in the back, and he grabbed the mic and said, "I'm Brock Lesnar." His invitation to Paul Heyman or whatever, and very very cool. Very, very cool. Nakamura, Shinsuke Nakamura coming out on the Royal Rumble, the King of Strong style. How do you guys feel about him, man? To me, oh man, I can't believe he hasn't won yet. the first year he came, when he came and was undefeated, he won the check. He won the Royal Rumble, and then he went to Mania, and then he lost to who did he lose to, guys? AJ Styles, right? Was it AJ Styles he lost to? I can't remember. But that man, it was just man. I couldn't believe they didn't give him the title, and he hasn't had it yet. He hasn't had it since, right? He hasn't even had big opportunity to win it. He's been great as Intercontinental title. Maybe he'll break the record, as long as the longest reigning Intercontinental Championship, which would be nice. But I would just love to see him. I would have loved to see him as WWE champion, at least. I almost lost my voice because of that Bobby Lashley was going off. Right, Bobby Lashley, hey, he was balling tonight, right? The man ponytail is a great look for him. Right, right. He looks like the guy off of the guy from Street Fighter. But yeah, it does look good on him. I think that the Rick Boogs guy is going to turn on him and win the championship. Oh man, you're probably right about that. You're probably right. But I would like to see him break the record. Because like I said, I would want to see him as the WWE champion. Um, I would love to see that, but I think that time is kind of passing because Nakamura is old, man. He's not young. So and he hasn't been in the picture, the title picture. So the next best thing is like the Intercontinental, and I would love to see him break that record. But you might be right on that, Rick Boogs. I just love them as man. I would hate to see him break up because then we can't see him rock out no more, man. Seeing them rock out and then seeing Pat McAfee uh, up there on the table dancing, that's fun to see. um, yeah. So yeah, the big news of the night: Brock Lesnar is champion. Brock Lesnar is champion. Brock Lesnar is champion. I love how Seth and Kevin worked together to hold Brock, but I knew they messed up. Never fight with Brock, he'll destroy you. Right. That was only going to last for so long, but that was nice. And we talked about that. Fortnite mentioned that. I think that's what's next for KO and Seth. They're going to be a tag team, going to the tag team department and maybe face RK Bro. All that. RK Bro had the Migos tonight. That was cool to see. The Migos, the rap group from Atlanta. They were in Atlanta. So that was real nice to see them. Very, very cool. Rick Boogs is my favorite wrestler right now. You like him? He's cool. He's cool. I just like him on the guitar, man. He's so cool. But he's cool. He's real cool. Rusev. Rusev. They're showing Rusev here on the Rumble. Rusev is over there, right? In AEW. How's he doing over there? And Finn Balor. What's up with Finn Balor? What they gonna do with him? I would have thought he would have went to AEW because he could have been big time over there, right? Man, him versus Balor versus Darby Allin, that'd have been nice. I thought we were going to see some stare off with Lesnar and Seth because of that history with Seth and Lesnar fighting a lot. Yeah, they didn't do it at all. Yeah, Seth and KO they did their thing, their double teaming thing, but other than that, they didn't have a chance. They didn't have a shot. Um, and I didn't think they would. If it like I said, I knew for sure it was Brock Lesnar, but if not, my money would have been on Big E retaining, and then Bobby Lashley winning. I just didn't think Seth or KO would. Not that Seth is definitely capable. I knew they weren't gonna put it on KO, but Seth, yeah, he's capable. And he should have a title, right? Before everything that just happened, I would have picked Seth to beat Big E, head on, 1-on-1. But because he needs. But that's the thing with Seth's his character. He's so good on the mic, and so good, so charismatic and stuff. He doesn't even need a title, to be relevant. So I guess that's what they're doing with him. He's definitely your modern day HBK or all that. So real good. Finn Balor is wrestling on Raw right now. Yeah, but what I know, but what is I wonder what they plan to do with him. You know, Jinder Mahal. I wonder what they plan on doing with Balor. Guys, if you didn't know already, Brock won. That's right. Brock is your new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, baby. Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar. King of the OMG. What a New Year's to you, right? This is the way to bring in the perfect way to bring in a new year for you. Brock Lesnar is champion. Finn should have beat Reigns for the championship a while ago. Yeah, man, that'll been. You're talking about the demon, right? That was crazy. That whole thing was crazy. The way it ended and stuff, man, that was a mess. He did all that, he came back to life, did all what he did, and then only to lose. That was crazy. That was crazy. What time is it? So we got Raw on Monday. I guess everybody stay tuned for Raw, and we'll see what happens. On Raw with Brock, and we'll go from there. The road to WrestleMania has begun. It has begun. It has begun. Russo. Oh, so his name is Miro over there. Miro is actually looking really good. Can he be in a title picture over there? I liked Rusev, man. I liked him. Especially, I liked him when he was here. He was undefeated. You remember he was undefeated? And then, he was the United States champion. And then John Cena, he was feuding with John Cena. He had that epic, that big time. You remember his entrance with the Russian military and then the tank, all that. That was real cool. That was real cool. And then I just didn't like how they made it U.S. versus Russia. That was kind of corny to me, how they did all that. But other than that, I loved Rusev. He is a two-time AED champ, AEW champ. He won the main belt, the main title, like their main title, or just one of the secondary titles. If you didn't know, I fell out of my chair when Brock won. Right. So his name is Miro, though. Miro, whatever. Oh, they got the old school Rollins here. Which Royal Rumble is this? I don't know. But this is the old school Rollins, the burn it down Rollins with the fiery. I hated those pants, but those fiery pants that Roman. Oh, so he won the main championship. Wow, 2 times. So they really valued him over there. That's crazy. 2-time champion. So here right now in this Royal Rumble, again, I don't know which year it is, but we got Kofi Kingston, Jinder Mahal, Finn Balor, Bray Wyatt, Shinsuke Nakamura, uh, Elias, the other. Oh, I forgot this guy's name. Okay, Fortnite, help me out. What's the guy? The guy. So the Zelina Vega, the Queen of the Ring, the guy she used to manage. What's his name? He's here. He's here too. And Kofi just got thrown out, but of course we all know Kofi with his antics. Only 1 foot down. He has the other foot on a tray of pancakes, so he's not eliminated yet. But Fortnite, help me out. So Zelina Vega, Queen Zelina? Who's the guy she used to manage? Andrade, yeah, Andrade. Yeah, he's in there too. I forgot his name. He's at AEW, right? Okay, yeah, I thought so. The pay-per-view was so good already, and Brock won and made it even better. Right, it was a really good pay-per-view already without. So even if Brock wasn't there, a part of that match, and you just had the regular championship match, that would have been a good pay-per-view. But of course, you had to have Brock. You didn't have Roman there, so you had to have some star power, and you put Brock in that match. Of course, he was gonna win. How's he doing over there, Andrade? How's he doing over in AEW? I love that Rollins. Yeah, I love the Raw. I just hated those pants, those fiery pants. I hated them. They reminded me of Bam Bam Bigelow, the late great Bam Bam Bigelow. Those pants. That's what they reminded me of. I wonder what they are going to do with the New Day. They should give King Woods a title opportunity. I know, man. I love King Woods. I love him. I'm glad he has his. Uh-oh, look who it is. It's Woken. Matt Hardy. He's over there too, right? In AEW. But yeah, I love Woods. Um, man, I don't know. I don't see him getting, especially with Brock the champion now. I don't see him getting it's Bray Wyatt and Woken. You guys remember that one? When Woken, Matt Hardy, and Bray Wyatt. Yeah, so with Brock the champion now, I don't, man, I think that might have squandered uh his opportunity. King Woods. I think all the matches were pretty long except for the Brock match. Right, they all were, they all were good matches. It was a full 3 hour pay-per-view. Even the Brock match, it was, it was fair. It went about what, 17 minutes, somewhere around there. Great, he is on some feud with the current champ. Oh, he is? All right, check that out. So he may win, right? So he could win the championship. Broken Matt Hardy. It sucks with Jeff Hardy, right? I thought Jeff was gonna come back as Willow, but maybe he'll go to AEW as Willow, right? And maybe he'll do something with his brother there. That reminds me, I want to see a Hardy Boys reunion. Right. It's still John Cena. John Cena was in this pay per view in this one. I'm sorry, I cannot remember this Royal Rumble. I do not remember who won. I don't remember this one. The Hardy Boys, yeah, Hardy Boys reunion. What up, Akash Pai or Akash Pal? Love from India. Yes, yes. How you doing? Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's from here, from Los Angeles all the way there to India. Happy New Year's. I always love to see you guys come in. My family from India. You guys show so much love. So big shout out to you. Big shout out to you. I'm just going to keep saying it. Brock won the freaking championship match. OMG. That's right. That's right. Love from India. Love from LA, man. Love from LA, California. Love from the United States. All the way from here, all the way to there, to India. Love to you guys. Happy New Year's to you guys as well. I wish Matt Hardy would have stayed in WWE. I know. Yeah. Yeah. That can't believe he's gone. But that's nice for him. You said he's feuding with the champion. So he has the opportunity to win a championship. I just never forget when they came back. When they brought them back, that was a total surprise. When they brought them back to face the New Day were the hosts. I forget which WrestleMania it was, of course, but the New Day were the hosts, and they brought the Hardys back, and they won the championship. That was absolutely crazy, right? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Love from Atlanta. Oh, you went for a night. You didn't tell me that, man. You didn't tell me you was from ATL. I love ATL, and then you went. I wanted to go. But I was getting over a sickness. This COVID stuff. I was getting over that, and so I didn't get a chance to get down there for it. I love Atlanta, man. Anytime they have a pay per view in Atlanta, I'm down there, and I missed it. But I didn't know you. I didn't know you actually went to it. Man. So how was it? How was the crowd and all that? I can't wait till we come back down there for WrestleMania, especially with the new stadium. The last time it was there, I was there for it, but it was at the Georgia Dome. But since the new Mercedes thing is open, we haven't been down there yet for WrestleMania. So hopefully it'll be coming up on the queue real soon. Of course, it's in Dallas this year, and then next year it's here in my hometown, which I can't wait. It's here in LA at our new $5 billion arena that we got out here, SoFi Stadium. So that's gonna be lit, man. But I can't wait for it to come back down there. WrestleMania in Atlanta, it don't get no better. I love Atlanta. Love Atlanta. Love Atlanta. Lived there for some years. Love Atlanta. So yeah, if I could get WWE down there for a Mania, that's big time. Can't wait for that. Tell Kosh how the Brock match went for me. Akash. Akash, so Kenneth OMG wants me to let you know, all the way from here, from the States, all the way there to India, Brock Lesnar won the WWE championship. So Brock Lesnar is your new WWE champion. He's the champion here in the States, and he's the champion there in India. Brock Lesnar. Yeah, it was just me and some of my friends. They made us wear masks when we got in, and it was crowded, but we got the second row, which was nice. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, yeah. You got to wear masks everywhere. I've been to. So this year I went to SummerSlam in Vegas, and then I went to the big on 9/11. I went to the big SmackDown show in at MSG in New York. I went to that, and of course you had to show your cards, vaccination cards, and wear your mask, all that stuff. So in Atlanta, you guys don't have to show cards, huh? So in New York, you have to show cards, and also here in New York, you have to be vaccinated. So here in LA, you can show your card, or you can show just proof of a negative COVID test. But in New York, you have to show your vaccination card. You can't go. You can't go in there at all. You can't go to anywhere, any indoor events, without showing your card. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But yeah, man, I can't wait till we get back down there for WrestleMania. So yeah, it was unfortunate. I couldn't I couldn't come down there for day one. I wanted to. I had tickets and everything, and I just had sickness and stuff come up, so I couldn't come down there. But hopefully, within the next few years, they'll be back down there for WrestleMania. I fell out my chair. Right. He fell out of his chair after Brock Lesnar won. I thought we were going to see Trey Young because remember that SmackDown in New York when he showed up. Right, right, right. Trey's he's doing his basketball thing now. Yeah, that was crazy though. That was crazy in New York. Um, and New York hates Trey Young. They hate him. They hate him. They hate him. They hate him. But yeah, that was crazy there in New York when he was there. And then he got booed out of the building. He got disqualified. He was on the heel side, and he got DQ'd and got thrown out, from ringside, and he got booed all the way. So it was crazy. It was sad when he couldn't play on Christmas. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think he's back now though. But yeah, man, it was sad. He's definitely real good. So you're a big Hawks fan? Hawks are nice, man. Trey Young is real nice though. But yeah, man, New York hates him. It's crazy. Oh, this is the did Randy Orton win this one? This Royal Rumble? I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, the Hawks are good. The Hawks are real nice. You guys have a nice young team, and you guys should be all right in the come playoff time. Y'all beat New York last year. Let's see what y'all can do this year. The East is wide open to me. The East is wide open. I know you got Brooklyn and you got Kyrie back part time, but I think the East is wide open, and I think Atlanta. I wouldn't consider them as a favorite, but I wouldn't count them out. Brock deserved this. He lost. He got suspended. He lost money. He deserved this win. Oh my God! Right, right. He had $1 million fine. Right. Why are you watching? Yeah, yeah. So yeah, okay. That's what I thought. When Randy Orton came out, he came out at number 24. Yeah, I figured Orton won it. He won, and then he went on and won at Mania. He beat Bray Wyatt, right? At Mania. Yeah, Bray Wyatt won at Fast Lane or Elimination Chamber, and then I think Randy Orton went to beat him. So So that's cool. So Fortnite's in ATL. That's cool. Man, too bad I couldn't get down there. But the next one, the next WWE event, I'm down there for sure. Pay per view. Yeah, he beat Bray. Yeah, okay. Favorite Brock match. You're asking me mine. What's my favorite Brock match? So my favorite Brock match. Unfortunately, Brock lost my favorite one, but it was when Seth Rollins cashed in San Francisco. I was there for that. And man, that was absolutely crazy. So it was Roman Reigns versus Brock, and Brock was the champion, and then Seth when Seth cashed in. That was my favorite match. That one, and then I guess another one was which was another Brock loss was Eddie Guerrero when Eddie Guerrero beat him and became champion at WrestleMania. That's my other favorite Brock match. He was in a tag team with him, yeah, and turned on him. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Brock versus Undertaker. Yeah, you got that one too. Yeah, definitely. That's definitely up there. It's just I hate that. When you look at it now, um, I'm on the side of where I'm on the side where I just wish he didn't end the streak because I would have just rather have Roman Reigns do it. Obviously Brock didn't need it, and then if Brock was the only one who did it, if Roman didn't do it too, then I would be fine with it. But if you had him lose it, if you had Brock do it, then a couple years later you have Roman Reigns do it. It just lost value to me when Brock did it. So I would have just preferred. I just preferred it to just be one person. And if you're going to choose out of the two, um, I would say Reigns because Reigns, it could have Reigns needed it more, could have pushed him more. But I would have preferred, especially this version. If it could have held off to this version of Reigns, then I would have loved that. That would have been awesome. But yeah, that's definitely one of the favorite Brock matches. I watched that. I was there. You was at the Brock versus Undertaker. I was there too for that one. I've been to WrestleMania. I got a nice little streak going now. I've been to them you know, quite a while. I think that one may have been. So was the ones with Cena and Rock, were those before or after that? After the I know that was in Louisiana. I know for sure. Brock versus Undertaker. But whether Cena and the two Cena versus were those before or after that? Because those were the first ones. That's when I started going continue, religiously or whatever to WrestleMania. Not gonna lie, I almost cried when he won. Tonight, or are you talking about the streak? Yeah, the streak. I bet you did. No match was bad on this night. Oh, you talking about tonight? You almost cried. I've been to the last 9 minutes. Yeah, so mine is around there too. Okay, so I take it back. I missed the one with the pandemic, and then I didn't go to Tampa when they redid it. I was supposed to go. I was supposed to go to the first Tampa one, right? And then obviously it got canceled because of the pandemic, and then they did it at the Performance Center, and then they redid it in Tampa. So I didn't go. I had tickets for the first one, and then the second one, had tickets for that one too, but I didn't end up going. I didn't go to that one. But other than that, I've been to all of them. So I went. That was last year. Yeah, that was last year, right? So I didn't go last year. So I haven't been to the past. I missed the past two. Obviously, because of the pandemic, then I didn't go last year. I was going to go, but I didn't. Brock versus Rock. Yeah, that man, you got to go back. That's a classic. That's a good one. That's man. Brock was athletic. That's a good one. What about Eddie Guerrero? That was one of my favorite. Brock versus Eddie Guerrero. That frog when he did that frog splash off the not frog splash, the shooting star suplex or whatever. That was crazy. The Cesaro versus Sheamus match was bad. Uh, Tonight, I didn't even see that. That was on the pre-show, or was that, in the first match? I didn't even see that one. How are you, Iron from Kashmir? How's it going, bro? Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm good. Happy New Year's to you, man. All the way from Kashmir. Where's that at? Where's Kashmir at? But wherever it's at, man, I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to see you. That's the Middle East, though, right? Did you go to the Reigns versus Edge? Yeah, yeah. That was no, I didn't go to that one. That was last year. That was last year. That was the redo in Tampa, right? Because obviously 2 years ago, so 2020 got canceled because it was at the Performance Center. Now I had tickets for that one. That was supposed to be in Tampa. I had tickets, everything booked, and then it got canceled, so I didn't go to that one. And then they went back to Tampa last year for 2021, and I didn't go. I had tickets and stuff, but I didn't end up going. I had everything booked, but I didn't end up going because I forgot what happened. I think work stuff came up and I couldn't go, so I didn't even go to that one. So no, I missed that one. I missed last year. So since the pandemic, I haven't been. Now I went in 19 before the pandemic, but I haven't been. So 20 and 21. So I've missed the last two. I haven't been to the last two, but I'm definitely going this year in Dallas. Are you going to Dallas this year? If you are, man, we definitely got to get together, do some, you know, do a show or whatever for real. Brock versus Roman. Okay, I already. How is Brock not in a movie yet? He deserves to be in an action movie. Brock doesn't like movies. That's why he's not in the movie. Brock is a man. Brock don't like to be out. Brock like to be at home. You know, locked up on his ranch or his whatever and doing his hunting and all that stuff. But yeah, Brock definitely. I'm sure he's got. I'm sure he's been pitched a lot of movies for sure, especially with Paul Heyman too. As his advocate and helping him out. So yeah, I just think I think he turns him down. But yeah, he definitely be big time in a movie. It was like a dark match. Okay, cool, cool. I don't know. Yeah, okay. So they didn't show it on the. I don't think they showed it on the. I didn't watch the pre-show. I mean, the pre-show was on, but I was. I think I was trying to make a video for to talk about the the Roman Reigns stuff and all that. That guy broke his nose too, didn't he? In the pre-show. That match was last year in Tampa. Okay, yeah, yeah. So I didn't go. Did you go to that one? I didn't go to that one. That was a redo in Tampa. So it was supposed to be in Tampa in 2020. It got canceled. So they went back to Tampa last year with limited capacity. I had tickets. I just didn't go. Um, Dolph Ziggler. If anyone is new, Brock the farmer, the farmer himself won the championship match. Wrestling pay-per-views are considered movies. That's true. It's a full production for sure. Yes, I went to the 2 day. Yes, I went to it the second day though. Okay, so you didn't go to both nights. Are you going to Dallas this year? Dallas is gonna be lit, man. You got to go to Dallas, especially if the Rock's coming back, man, and we get Rock versus Roman, and then you get Brock versus Lashley. Man, they got a chance to make that one big. I'm from LA, California, Shamir. So the United States, Los Angeles, the West Coast. That's where I'm from. I'm from here, Fortnite. We got another guy. He's here in the stream, been here all night. He's from Atlanta, also in the U.S. He went to the show tonight, actually. It was in Atlanta, so pretty cool. So it's cool. I love seeing the WWE Universe come together from all around the world, baby. That's what it's all about. Dolph Ziggler is about to win the United States Championship. Oh, okay. He's I said him because he was the last entry to the 17 Royal Rumble. and now he just got eliminated by Balor. So the final ones you had was Balor, Nakamura. Okay, I remember this. It was kind of old school versus new school. You had Balor, Nakamura, and Roman Reigns, the new school, and then you had Mysterio, Orton, and John Cena, the old school. Yeah, I remember this. Okay, now I remember Orton's going to eliminate Randy Orton. I mean, Orton's going to eliminate Roman Reigns. 619. All right, fellas. Appreciate all you guys for coming to hang out with us. We hit the 2 hour mark now. I wish Roman Reigns one more title in his younger days. Would have won more titles in his younger days. I mean, they kept on the championship on him, the championship title, but some of the secondary titles, yeah. But I mean, Dean, and Seth were winning secondary titles. Is Dean a Grand Slam? Dean and Seth, they're both Grand Slams, right? They've won all four. The main title, the main championship, Intercontinental, United States, and then whatever the other one is. My name is Kenneth OMG, introducing the reigning, defending, the farmer, the best WWE championship himself, Brock freaking Lesnar. Right. I know you're gonna be pumped on Monday when you see him come out holding that title. Dean is not Grand Slam. He didn't win Universal. Okay, cool. But Seth, okay, yeah. My bad. I'm thinking of he's a triple crown. I'm thinking of that. Yeah, he didn't win. He didn't win both. He won the WWE title. Brock versus Lars. Oh yeah, that guy was something, but he's gone, right? I don't know. Is he still on the roster? Fortnite Lars. That guy, man, he was a monster though. I was looking forward to him being here. He had problems off the court problems, or sorry, off the court. We're not talking basketball. Off the out the ring problems. He had I think mental issues or something. Man, he was crazy. Monday Night Raw got Lesnar right. It's gonna be crazy. But Fortnite did mention that Brock may be on both shows because he's a free agent. So he may be on Raw and then he'll maybe on SmackDown as well, and probably more than likely because Roman won't be there, so they need someone there. It's the first. It's gonna be the first SmackDown of the new year, and you're not gonna have no Roman, no champion. So yeah, I'm sure Brock will be there. So Brock's about to get paid now. They gonna have to cough out some big time money because he has to do way more appearances, obviously more matches. Now that he's champion, so they gonna have to pay up. He just left. They released him, right? I think they released him. He had some out of the off the some outside issues. Are going to post the stream. I want to be heard. My love of Brock. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna repost it. I want to see Omos versus Reigns for the channel. Oh, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Omos is definitely gonna be in the picture because he's so big and talented. But I would, like I said, I mentioned earlier, I thought it was going to be with AJ Styles. You know how they did Shawn Michaels and Kevin Nash back in the day. I thought it would have been one of those type of storylines. And by the way, I said it when I first got on, but since you guys been on, I haven't said it again. Happy New Year's to everyone, wherever you guys are. Um, India, Atlanta, uh, Kashmir, and everywhere else. Wherever you are in this world, if you're still on here, Happy New Year's to all of you. Happy New Year's, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Hope you guys brought in the New Year, well. I hope you enjoyed yourself when you brought it in, and wishing you blessings and the best year of your life this year. And stay safe, man. Stay safe this year. Stay safe this year. Appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you. Raw and SmackDown just got real, right? Right. Well, we gotta wait. We gotta wait for. Are you talking about with Brock? Because Brock's gonna be on both. Yeah, man. Imagine when Roman comes back and they stand face to face and they both holding the title. That'll be real nice to see. Even if they don't do a winner takes all type deal, which again, I say I don't think they'll do because they have they have to have a champion on both shows, for the networks. But just seeing those two in the ring together, both holding the title, that'll be something to see. Happy new Brock years, right, right, right. It looks like it's gonna be the year of Brock. Our new year got started off with Brock. Here we go. We're down to four: Roman, Cena, Nakamura, and Balor. Oh, and then Randy Orton is out there too somewhere. Wait, 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 wait. Is this the Fortnite? This isn't the one when Nakamura won this, right? We said Orton. This is the one Nakamura won. I'm such a big Brock fan. I drink his milk. Brock probably drink the whole cow. That's a lot of milk. Big as Brock is. Did anyone see the Usos wearing red today? Yeah, yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I got to get it. I think they should get rid of it because of Paul Heyman. But they're on SmackDown. They shouldn't be wearing red. So, that red one, is that a new one? I know they got the black one. I got the black one. I'm wearing it now, and I got the white one, and I also have the hoodies. They have a hoodie with this too. But the red one is that. So is that new? So if it's new, Paul Heyman is still on it. Normally they do a good job of kind of foreshadowing what's going to happen if you pay attention to the merch. So they would have took him off, but maybe he's going to come back. I don't know. Maybe he's going to come back with the bloodline. But yeah, they did have on red. Well, the red, I get it though. I know you said they're on SmackDown, but I guess because you're saying the bloodline, so you show the red blood, I guess. Yeah, they never had a red one, so it's new. So maybe Paul Heyman, that may be some foreshadowing there. Maybe Paul Heyman might come back and beat with the bloodline. I got to get that red one though. I got to cop that. I want that, and I haven't got the one Roman wears now, the needle mover shirt. I don't have that one yet either. Yeah, okay, so yeah. So you're saying, my bad, sorry. So you're saying Nakamura won it. Okay, cool. He won it and then he went on to take on AJ Styles, right? It was Nakamura won this and then uh the girl won the girl from Japan. She won the Asuka. She won the other one. She was undefeated. She won the women's one, right? And then she went on and they both lost. I was so disappointed with that at WrestleMania. They both lost, right? Nakamura lost and Asuka lost. Asuka lost to Charlotte, which was so stupid. And then Nakamura lost to AJ. I can understand that, but it's just you had him win the Royal Rumble. I just like to see the man, whoever wins the Royal Rumble, I like to see him win, get the payoff at Mania. Have you ever come to Kashmir? So help me out. Where is Kashmir? But no, I've never been there. I can't get over it. Brock won the championship. The cow, the cow milker, the farmer, the horse rider, the ponytail. The ponytail won. It's the power of the ponytail. Also, so is India. No, I've never been to India. That's what I thought. I thought it was India as well. But no, I've never been to India. I want to come. Um, maybe someday we'll get there. I wish WWE would go there. That'd be an amazing opportunity, an amazing time to go. Nakamura had two chances and lost both. Yeah, man, I was disappointed. You know, I was really really mad. I guess I was more so mad that Oscar lost. You know, the way they built her up all that time, and then she loses to Charlotte. I was very disappointed with that. And then you turn around and have Nakamura lose too. But I was a big AJ. I'm a big AJ Styles fan too. So um, it was just a dream match. That was a big big dream match. So I was happy either way with that result. But Oscar losing, I was pissed off about that. Yeah. So it's Nakamura and Roman Reigns, the last two. This is when Roman was getting booed. Nobody wanted to see him win it. Superman punch. Tribe. At least they let Big E lose in a respectful way, in a respectable way. Right, 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 man. It was tough to see. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Happy New Year to you, Tribe. But yeah, it was tough to see Big E lose. Very tough to see him lose. But yeah, someone who's with us earlier, he made mention saying that Brock should have pinned KO or Seth, but I said no, it was a respect thing because you got Brock Lesnar, someone big like that, and you were gonna have him. Yeah, you didn't want him to pin someone. You didn't want Big E to lose the title without being pinned. So, um, I think that was a lot of respect. You have Brock actually pin him. So. But it's tough to see Big E lose. I like Big E. Obviously, I'm a Big E fan. I got a Big E shirt over there. I love Big E. But you know, he, I'm just happy that he had the opportunity, and I'm happy that he shined. He excelled at the opportunity, and we know we got another main eventer. And WWE knows they have another main eventer. So if they have to scramble with the title on someone, they got someone to put it on for sure. Why they do Big E like that? That's not a respectful way. I mean, he lost to Brock. He lost to Brock, so they had to do something. Something big. You didn't have Roman there, so you probably had a lot of people disappointed by that. Fortnite, how you feel about that, man? How did you hear the news? Did you know when you went in there, or did you hear it when you was in there that Roman was out, and how did you feel about that? Fortnite was there. He was there at the show, so I'm asking him that. Brock Milk trade right it now. Right, right, right. Brock Milk. Right. You need to trademark that for real. He ain't lying. Carmen, how dare you disrespect Brock the cow milker? I want to see Big E heel turn. So I thought Big E was gonna turn heel when Kofi was a champion. You remember when Kofi beat DB and he had the title? I thought that Big E was gonna turn heel right there, and we were gonna get Brock versus Kofi, but we never seen it. And it would have made sense, for him to do it there. It was perfect. Perfect, perfect for him to do it there. He would have had so much heat on him, turning on Kofi while he was a champion. You think we're gonna get a triple threat mania with Bobby versus Brock versus Bobby, or have title for title against Roman? I think we're gonna get I don't think we're gonna we talked about this a little bit earlier. Fortnite mentioned this, a triple threat. I don't think we're gonna get a triple threat. Um for winner take all, because we need champions on both shows, and also because they're doing the 2 night Mania again. So you need big headline. You need big headliners on both nights. So I think night one you'll get Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar, and then night two you'll get Roman Reigns versus either The Rock or versus John Cena, or whoever else. That's my prediction. And then I would say Bobby wins. If we had that, I would say Bobby wins night one, and then night two, The Rock if he's back, or if Cena comes back, then Cena wins and breaks the record. That's how I would do it. I saw it on Twitter when he got there, but didn't realize that Brock was fighting until the start of the show. Okay, okay. So were you mad? I actually took a nap, and then I had my I woke up, for the pre-show, and then that's when I saw it. But I think news had broke before it broke about an hour before the pre-show, because the pre-show came on at 4 o'clock my time here on the West Coast. But I think the news broke at 3. WWE released it. They obviously knew about it sooner, but they released it at 3. So then I jumped on and made a video about it. So yeah, I'm gonna wake up the next day drinking some Brock milk. Watch the moment 50 times. Yeah, resend that, Kenneth. I didn't get it. We might get Bobby versus Brock, but I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah, you gotta have two champions, right? On both, because you got Fox, you got USA, and then you got the two nights. So that's why I'm saying I don't see, that, winner take all, because you're putting both, you know, both titles in that one night. Um, so I think you need two big shows, two big matches. And then we also talked about for the women's. Um, I think Ronda Rousey's gonna come back at Mania and she'll win, and then so you get Ronda versus Becky one night, and then for the Raw, and then for the SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte versus either Sasha again, and Sasha finally gets her WrestleMania moment where she wins at WrestleMania. Can't go wrong with that. Or you'll get uh, um, Alexa Bliss, Fortnite mentioned. Maybe she'll come back. Or Paige, maybe she comes back. Or Asuka. Or Bailey. Bailey's another one. So I think you'll get someone coming back to take on Charlotte. If it's not Sasha. For the love of God, please don't be Cena. Yeah, I feel you, but if he's coming back to break the record, then I could rock with it. If he's gonna break the record at WrestleMania, I'm gonna be there. So of course I'm biased. I could definitely rock with it. Just being there, and seeing that. So that's the only way I want to see Cena if he's gonna break the record. If he's not breaking the record, then yeah, I don't want to see it. I was mad. Uh, I love Big E. Yeah, it hurts. Man, yeah. Big E, I love Big E too. But you got Brock there. It was gonna happen. And if it's gonna set up Brock versus Bobby, I love that. I love that. I love that. So I mean, I'm just happy that Big E shined, and now WWE knows that they could use Big E in that. In that they could use Big E as a main eventer, and they could put the title on him. Hopefully down the line. Same thing they did with Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley shined. He was great, and you know, same thing with Big E. So it's unfortunate, but it is Brock. So can't be too mad. I was like, Brock was going to win, duh. I thought Kevin Owens might have won without him though. Um, yeah, if Kevin Owens would have won, that would have came out of nowhere to me because they haven't pushed him at all. They haven't pushed him at all. Seth Rollins, I could see anyone except Kevin Owens. If he's going, but Seth Rollins, I think it would have been. Well, I guess I could see Seth winning in a fight. I was going to say a head up match, But with Seth's character, then yeah, that would have been the sneaky way to do it, the snake way to do it. In the Fatal 4 Way. So I could have saw that. Okay, so he was saying, I'm gonna wake up the next day drinking some Brock milk, watch the moment 50 times, and buy a lot of cows. Kenneth is on one. His man Brock is champion, so he is on one. He's on one. He's on one. Big E was already gonna lose no matter what. Yeah. Once I saw no titles had changed hands. Everyone won, and I was like, yeah, Big E definitely winning for sure. But once they announced Brock, I knew that Brock was going to win. But even if Brock wasn't there, um, just the simple fact that it was this new pay per view, it was New Year's, something had to happen. And if no one else won titles, then it was gonna have to be that one. So yeah, unfortunately, Big E was gonna. I agree with you. Big E was gonna lose. I want AJ Styles to win Rumble and Oscar for women's. Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. AJ Styles. We talked about that a little bit earlier. Um, I heard that the reason they broke up AJ Styles and Omos was because they had something big for AJ Styles, and that definitely couldn't be him going down to NXT. So AJ winning the Rumble and facing Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. That'll be nice. That'll be nice. But I think they're going with The Rock, man. Me personally, I think they're going with The Rock because The Rock. Did you guys Fortnite? Did you see that clip on IG? Well, The Rock was asked about that. He was on IG Live, and they asked him about facing Roman Reigns, and he said, "Yeah, he'll definitely face Roman Reigns." That's when I was like, "Book it." They're doing it. He just said the timing and the storyline had to be right. So it's so much to the point where um like, did they fabricate? I'm not. No, I'm not saying they did this, but I wouldn't put it behind them. They fabricated all this tonight with the Roman Reigns stuff. So you pull Brock and you have him go over there to win that title because they got word from The Rock that it's a go. Because if The Rock was a go and you was doing this Roman versus Brock thing, then how was you gonna change it? What were you gonna do? So what else we got? Stop disrespecting Brock. He is my life. He got me to drink milk. I thought since Owen signed, they might push him to a title. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He did sign that 3-year deal. So they got to do something with him. They didn't sign it, especially the way they've been losing guys, letting guys go. KO and Seth will win the Raw Tag Team titles off RK Bro. Yeah, Carmen. Yeah, we said that earlier. We said that earlier. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna do their tag team thing. For one, they don't have. There's no one in the title picture to take on those guys, take on RK Bro, except the Street Profits. So yeah, KO and Seth will be perfect together. Give me Brock Lesnar phone, no? uh, yes, I thought he would have retained at Survivor Series. Um, what you talking about? Who you talking about, Fortnite? Sorry, I know we're talking about all kind of stuff. When WWE said Brock was adding, my jaw was on the ground. I went downstairs to get milk. He went to get his Brock milk, baby. Ask Paul Heyman, dude. Are you talking about for Brock's phone number? Paul Heyman definitely has it. Paul Heyman definitely has it. That was good, man. They did that so good. The storyline, they built it up so good. They built it up so good. That's what I'm saying. The Rock has to be coming back because the way they built the storyline up, and then the way they fired, the way Roman fired Paul Heyman, and then the way Brock came out and saved him, it was like, you can't just drop it because of COVID. Um, I firmly believe that they got word that the Rock is a go, so they kind of fabricated this story to get out and to kind of, you know, put Brock on the other side, to make room for the Rock versus Roman. and then we could to Brock versus come back to Brock versus Roman after WrestleMania down the road. You prefer WWE or AEW? WWE, I'm not into AEW yet. We talked about that a little bit. I just know, I've only watched one AEW match, and that was when CM Punk went over there and he fought his first match against Darby Allin. Other than that, I don't really know much that's going on. I just hear about it and I ask about it. Like I've been asking tonight. Fortnite kind of brought me up to speed. What's going on over there? I want Ryback versus Brock. Ryback. Wow. Uh, WWE, right? WWE. Yes, Ryback. That is the guy I want back. Right, Ryback. Yeah. For a moment, I thought they were saying he was going to come back, but I guess not. AEW is pretty good. Yeah, I got to get into it. I'm gonna get into it this year and watch it a little bit for sure, for sure, for sure. I'll check that out. AEW. What else we got? What else we got? What else we got? Brock, worst thing to happen. Kenneth, you saw that? Wrestle Gaming. I wanted Seth as champ. Yeah, Seth. Seth, you can't go wrong with Seth, but Seth is so good. He doesn't need a title, but I think I think him and KO, we talked about that, a few times already. Russell Gaming. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Happy New Year to you. But I think him and Seth and KO, they're going to go after the tag team championships, with RK Bro. They are still in the show. They are stealing the show from WWE. Right. You're talking about AEW? Yeah. They're doing everything. I guess that's why I didn't really get into it. I don't know. Oh, you saying that, but you're saying that in a good way. They're still in the show, like in a good way. That's what you're saying. Or are you saying in a bad way? Screw Brock, screw Brock. I'm from India. Okay, Russell Gaming. Welcome in from India. Happy New Year to you, all the way from here, the States, California, all the way there to India. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. He will be the tag champ soon, yeah. Then Randy will turn on Riddle and go into a feud. Yeah. It's just, man. So how far do you draw it out, though? You do it. You draw it out all the way to Mania. So you'll get Seth and KO versus RK Bro at Mania, and then that's when Randy turns on Riddle at Mania. After either turns to cause them to lose the match or turns after the match. I think that's the best way to do it. That'll be another big match. Again, we need big matches because it's a 2-night show, so you got to have big matches. Of course, you're gonna have the Usos over on the other card. The other night 2 or whatever. So I think that'll be nice. RK Bro versus Seth and Rollins at Mania for the Raw Tag Team titles. Florida, okay, Carmen is from Florida. Welcome in from Florida. Happy New Year to you. I'm from Cali, from LA all the way down to Florida. So we got yeah, sound off, you guys. Where you guys from? So I know we got ATL in the building. I'm from LA. We got Florida in the building. We got India. India's been here all night. India always show a lot of love. Where's everyone else from? Now you have Riddle turn on Orton and have a crazy plot. There you go. That too. Hello, gamer boy Tashar. Welcome. Where are you from? Welcome to the stream. Patrick, welcome to the stream. Happy New Year to you. Where are you from, Pat? Everybody, let's do a roll call. Where you guys from? I know we got Atlanta, Fortnite from Atlanta. Carmen's from Florida. I'm your host here from LA, California. But yeah, I like that. Carmen. I like the way you think. That plot twist. Riddle turns. But save it. That's a WrestleMania moment. So save that for WrestleMania. Regardless of who's ever gonna turn on who. Save that for WrestleMania. Let's get Rollins and KO versus RK Bro at Mania. If Riddle turns heel, I would break my TV. Gamer boy, I am from India, Delhi. Okay, okay, okay. India in the building again. India, India, India. ATL. Okay, I know you're from ATL. We're gonna fight. I'm sick of the disrespect. Kenneth, where you from? Yeah, man, they give him to Brock Hart. Kenneth went to go drink some more milk to come back to fight y'all. South Carolina, all right. So the South is representing tonight. We got Florida, we got ATL, and we got South Carolina. St. John's, Newfoundland. Okay, St. John's. Canada. Okay, okay, okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm on your side, Kenneth. Right, I'm with Kenneth too, man. I'm rolling with Brock tonight. Give me Brock email. You got to hit up Paul Heyman, man. Or I don't know. Kenneth might have it. I think I seen on I think I seen on IG. Kenneth and Brock was they was out hunting together, doing some deer hunting together, or some moose hunting. Roman got COVID. Is it true? Yeah, yeah, yeah. At least that's the story that they said. To me, I think it was a little, I don't know how true, but yeah, yeah. I guess I better stop saying that. I don't think they would come out and lie about that. But I thought it was a story, a fabricated story, just to make room for The Rock and send Brock, over to Raw with the WWE Championship. But I guess I should stop saying that. But yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's damn true. Just as Kurt Angle would say. What was your thoughts on Migos tonight? I thought it was lame. Yeah, yeah, it was kind of lame. It's just they're from Atlanta, but they're big. They're big wrestling fans. That's not the first time they've been there, but they didn't really do that. I thought that when they said appearance, I thought they were going to perform. I didn't know they were going to come out and sit ringside and do all what they did. What was the lamest thing was they were in the ring celebrating, and then here come the Street Profits. They come in trying to get in with the love and trying to get some dap and stuff from Migos. But yeah, it was lame. They didn't perform. It was lame. But WWE does that. They do that. They always trying to get some credibility any kind of way they can. So it's Roman. So Roman got the record as long as Universal Champion. If he got the record, how many more days? How close is it to the record? How many more days is it? How do you know my secret? We went hunting for some cows. Paul Heyman was there, and yeah, he said that if you want milk, and I said yes. Y'all was there. I hope y'all talked about that Brock milk endorsement. I hope they paying you guys, Migo. Seth got COVID. Is it true? No, Seth. Okay, so Seth did have it. They said Seth had it about a week or so ago, and he got pulled from an event, and then he went into quarantine, but he was cleared. He was cleared today. So that's the thing with these guys. They're all vaccinated. So if you catch it when you're vaccinated, you know, you can recover a little faster. It doesn't take, the 10 days or whatever, for you to test negative, a couple more times before you're cleared. So yeah, I think Seth did have it. And but he was cleared. Obviously he wrestled tonight. So he was cleared to go. Roman doesn't have the record yet. No, he doesn't. Yeah, I know. How close is he to the record? Where to find WWE t-shirts? I get all mine from WWE Shop. Either I get them from there or when I go to the live events, I buy them at the live events. But go on WWE.com, uh, and they have them there, and they have some good sales for the holidays. Uh, DE, a dominant, consistent wrestler, Brock Lesnar won't lose the title that early. Only 7 wrestlers defeated him in WWE history. Brock never tested himself against Bobby Lashley or Big E throughout the years. Right, right. He's never faced Big E or Lashley. And yeah, that's the interesting fact. Only 7 wrestlers have defeated him in WWE history. Man, that's a fact for you right there. That's the fact of the night right there. So Brock's only lost to 7 wrestlers. Let's name them. Let's name them. Eddie Guerrero, uh, obviously Roman Reigns. Uh, who's the other 5? Let's name them. Let's name them. Let's name them. Seth Rollins. He's lost to Seth Rollins. Um, at WrestleMania when Seth cashed in. So that's 3. So who's the other 4? Held by the one and only WWE champion. That's the spoiler. I think he got to make it to the 16th or 17th. Okay, so yeah, he'll definitely do that. He'll definitely make. I don't think he'll have a match. He won't have another match until the Rumble, and then especially with the COVID, I don't know how long he'll be out from that. My bad. I'm typing fast. It's cool, bro. It's cool. WWE shots will be found on his sites. WWE shirts. Yeah, yeah. You get the shirts from the site. It's closer to Mania when he breaks. Oh, okay, so it's okay, so it's not 16th, 17th. We'll double check on that for sure, and then so he'll go into Mania with the record, right? Me and Brock go way back from milking cows, riding tractors, from raking hay, from beating Roman. I love it, man. I love it. I love it. Kenneth, OMG, I love it. I think the Street Profits are going to break up soon. Yeah, man, because the Bianca's, sorry, I keep saying Bianca's husband. I forget which one it is, but that guy, he'll have a nice singles career, but man, he be on something because he be way up there. He be on 10. John Cena, Undertaker. Okay, we're talking about Brock. Brock's losses. Undertaker. Okay, yeah, Undertaker did beat him that one time. Uh, what was it? Was it SummerSlam Undertaker beat him? Or did Brock beat him at Summer? It was one of those things where you remember Undertaker cheated. He did a low blow. Big Show. So John Cena. John Cena beat Brock. I don't remember when was that. Big Show. You guys gotta remind me, man. When they beat him, Triple H did beat him at WrestleMania in a no holds barred match with the steps. He beat him with the steps. CM Punk. Did CM Punk beat him or did he beat CM Punk? That's when they had a match like that too, a no holds barred match like Triple H. And Paul Heyman, I think Paul Heyman was with CM Punk and Brock beat him as a babyface. Drew McIntyre, right? Drew McIntyre did beat him. Fortnite, you want some Brock milk? Yeah, yeah. Me and Fortnite want some. Send us some. Send us some. Yeah, it's more than 7. Yeah, these. Yeah, I think we said more than 7 so far with just these names. And we got to confirm. Help me out. So when did Cena beat him? Was it for a title? Triple H, I remember that one. Big Show, you got to help me out on that one. Drew McIntyre, yeah, for sure. I know that one. Just got a text from the farmer himself saying, I did it for you. That's right, baby. That's right. That's right. I love it. 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 Kenneth. uh, yes, I want that Brock milk from Suplex City. Extreme Rules. Extreme. Oh, so you're talking about Cena. That's when Cena beat him at Extreme Rules. 2012. Okay. Yeah, this back. He went back into the archives. We got to see that one. Check that match out. No, he beat Punk. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. He beat Punk. It was in a no holds barred match, right? He beat Punk. Yeah, so it's more than 7 then. So we got Eddie Guerrero. He beat him. We got Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle beat Brock too, right? If you're counting the fatal 4, 5, 6 matches, then John did pin him. No, but he said he beat him at Extreme Rules in 2012. Fortnite, check your fridge. I hid the Brock milk for you. Big Show was Survivor Series. That was for a title. He lost to Seth at Mania. Right, right, right. Yeah, yeah, we said that. That's when Seth cashed in. It was Brock versus Roman Reigns. That was in San Francisco. He lost to Goldberg, right? He lost to Goldberg. We forgot about Goldberg. Okay, so that's more than 7 then. So we got Goldberg, we got Seth Rollins, we got Roman Reigns, obviously. We got John Cena. We got Eddie Guerrero. That's 5. We got Big Show. That's 6. Which is the Big Show. I don't remember that. We got John Cena. That's 7. We got Drew McIntyre. That's 8. We got Triple H. I definitely remember that one. It's a no holds barred match when Triple H came back. That's 9. Um, we got the Undertaker. That's 10. So yeah, that's 10 right there. Dean Ambrose. No, he lost to Dean Ambrose. I mean, he beat Dean Ambrose. I remember they had a crazy no holds barred match too at Mania, but Brock beat him twice at Mania to Seth. 30. Yep, yep, yep. The you had the 31, right, and then 35 was the Beast Slayer, right? So yeah, so it's more. Well, he said 7 guys. He didn't say 7 losses. He said 7 guys, but we counted more than 7 guys. So oh, it's great. It's making me ride a moose. They talking about that Brock milk. Lesnar lost in many matches that he didn't get pinned in. Right. We're not talking about how many matches. Yeah, yeah, that's true. But we're not talking about how many matches he lost. He he said he had lost 7. He lost to 7 guys, but it looks like we counted more than 7. I think we're up to about 10. And Angle, right? He lost to Kurt Angle too, right? Mike Tyson. You remember what you call it? The boxer dude he fought. What happened to that guy? The boxer guy. I forgot his name. He's the freaking champion. I can't believe it. Cain Velasquez. No, 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 no. Oh, now you want to talk about UFC? There's some more losses there. No, it wasn't Cain Velasquez. It's the guy who came to WWE with Rey Mysterio. Remember? It wasn't Cain Velasquez. It was man, what's the guy's name? Fortnite. What's his name? The guy who came from UFC, and he partnered with Mysterio. Mysterio brought him. I was at that show. It was it was a SmackDown show in LA. It was here in LA, and I went to that. It was a SmackDown premiere show. That's when uh The Rock came on that show. That's when Brock he beat Kofi Kingston in real fast, and then afterwards that guy came out, and then they fought over in Saudi Arabia, I think. His first name is Kane, but it wasn't Velasquez though. Not Kane Velasquez. That wasn't it, right? His name might be Kane, but it was Kane. It was Kane Velasquez. I didn't know that was. I didn't know that was him. Head of the table. All right, cool, cool, cool. Brock also lost to Rob Van Dam like 10 times. He lost to Kurt Angle though, right? For sure. Kurt Angle beat him at Mania. WWE is really good right now. Okay, yeah, he lost to Kurt. Yeah, I thought so. Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. Right, right, right. That's. It looks like that's what's gonna be. That's a dream match. I'm totally fine with that. That's the fantasy booking match, a dream match. Something new we haven't seen, so that'll be real, real nice. It's just you got to build Bobby Lashley up. You know, well he's already built up, right? But he has to be like just going crazy from between now and the Rumble, and then also to give him even more credibility. I think he needs to win the Rumble and just kind of dominate. Just just go on a total run right now. You know, to build that credibility up for you know for Brock. He also lost to the Hardy Boys in like 2001. Can't forget when Brock said, "Let's do this." The Hardy Boys, Rob Van Dam. Oh boy, such an iconic moment. Samoa Joe, they got him on the screen. I miss Samoa Joe. What's up with him? Samoa Joe. I know he was down in NXT. Oh, they cut him, right? No, they cut him and then they re-signed him, right? That was before the NXT stuff. Kenneth, are you related to Paul Heyman? Man, that might be Paul Heyman. That might be Paul Heyman's burner account. Kenneth, I think we figured you out, man. Kenneth is really Paul Heyman. That's his burner account. Oh man, Samoa Joe, man, I loved him. He's supposedly going to come back. He's still on NXT though. Okay, I hope when they come back, they use him. You know, they push him all the way. I loved him. You remember he fought. He fought. You remember he fought. He fought Brock too. But it was a. It wasn't a 1-on-1. It was a like a fatal 4-way match, right? I think Braun Strowman was in that. It was crazy. They had all kind of big people in that. Was watching Mania 31, and man, that main event was so good. Brock and Roman stepped up because I remember the build was bad. Yeah, that was a good one, man. That was a good one. And then Seth coming to cash in. I was at that one. That was here in California, San Francisco. So I was, man, that whole card was good. Not just that match. That's the Sting, right? The Sting match, Sting versus Triple H. That's the Bray Wyatt versus the Undertaker. Um, that was good. What else you had on there? That was the Ronda Rousey, the Rock. You know, you had that Ronda Rousey Rock, Triple H, Stephanie McMahon segment in there. That was a good. That was a good WrestleMania. Who else was in? Who else was on that card? You had Seth versus Rollins. That was good. He hit that crazy RKO out of nowhere. Remember? That was a good card. That was one of my favorite ones. You know, that was up there. He beat Corian Cross. Okay, you're talking about Samoa Joe. All right, cool. I'm not Paul. I'm good friends with Paul. Dang, that's kind of cool. What's up, Post Plays 1000? Happy New Year. Glad to see you. Yeah, the card was good. It was better than expected. The whole build up wasn't good. I don't remember the build up, but I definitely remember the card. That was the great man. That was a good WrestleMania. That was a real good WrestleMania. The Sting, man, that Sting versus Triple H match, Sting versus Triple H match. That was crazy. I was just mad that Sting lost. I didn't get that at all. Especially come to find out that was pretty much his only. Not pretty much. That was his only WrestleMania match. Man, the Sting, that whole Sting thing, that went bad, man. We need to see an Evolution reunion, right? That'll be nice. Although Batista, Rick Flair, you know, he's trash in WWE right now. And then Batista retired. But yeah, that'll be nice. An Evolution reunion. That'd be real nice. Thanks, you too. Appreciate it. But I don't know how I feel lately. I don't know. I feel lately WWE build ups be so weak sometime, but then steps up with the pay per views. Right, right. The build, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's tough, man. I don't know what they be doing. And sometimes the builds up. I mean, you got it right there. It's nice. It's right there. Now I the build up though for this Roman the Roman Brock stuff, and then with the Paul Heyman stuff, that was built up real nice. So that that was great. That was great. Um, the stuff they did with Seth and Edge, that was good. But yeah, the build is up. Yeah, they always botching the build ups. They always dropping the ball on that. That's Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon. Jake James Jr., welcome to the stream. Happy New Year to you. Brock Lesnar will be a better Universal Champion than a WWE Champion. Um, Explain what you mean by that. Batista needs to come back. Right. I thought he had something left in him. But his match, the match against Triple H was nice. But yeah, I could see Batista. Man, imagine Batista versus Bobby Lashley. Even Batista versus Brock. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Batista versus Roman. I'd rather see Batista than Goldberg. Alice Kanza, can you tell us who's the Universal Champion of SmackDown? It's still Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is still Universal Champion. He couldn't compete tonight because he tested positive for COVID-19, so he couldn't compete tonight. So the championship never was on the line. Brock Lesnar won the WWE Championship, so the Universal Championship wasn't on the line tonight. It wasn't even there in the building. Yeah, that was pure gold. I love what they're doing. Yeah, right, right. That was great. That was great. Uh, Jamid Ahmad, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream, and happy New Year to you, Jamshed, Jamshed Ahmad. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Get ready for the new tag team, the Brocks, Kit and Brock Lesnar, the new tag team. They're going take on. They're going to take those titles away from RK Bro. 2014-15 with the Authority and Triple H was so good. I wish they would have never got rid of it. Right, right. That was man. That was great. The Authority was good, but that's why it was Triple H. Triple H was doing that. He was creating that. It's Vince. Vince is the one who gets in the way, and when he does, it's just horrible. Everything he books is horrible. So yeah, but Triple H, when him in charge, I love it. And 16, right? All that was good. The stuff with Roman, all that was good. Everyone, it's my birthday. Oh, Carmen, it's birthday. Carmen, are you? Uh, your name is Carmen, so are you a female? Just asking, because I don't think I've ever had any females in my stream. It's normally all the fellas. But I see Alice, someone up here named Alice Kinza. So Carmen, are you a female or is that just your the account you're using? But nevertheless, happy birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday. On New Year's. So you brought in the New Year's and your birthday. What'd you do today to celebrate? Aside from watching day one. Whatever you did, I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm wishing you the absolute best year. The best year, the best 2022, and the best year of your new life. I would love to see Batista return. Right, right, right. Post plays. Yeah, we love Batista over here. Hello, Dev Brat from India. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream, and happy New Year to you. Red Universal title or the blue one? I like the blue one, man. I like the blue one. I like the blue one with Romans. They're both nice, but I like the blue one. I want to get that one. I don't have that one. The only title I have is the WWE title. But I want to get one of those. I want to get one of those blue ones, the one Roman has. You think they will ever get a full-time Brock? I full-time no, but I think this will be the closest you'll get to it with him being a WWE champion. Which again, I'm fine with it. I don't. I don't want to see him fighting every week, on Raw. Or even I don't want to see him there. If he has a title, it's Rocket's special, man. He's special. I just don't want to see him every week. Same thing with Roman. I wouldn't even want to see. I know Roman's been missing some shows as of late, but I'm fine with that. As long as you're at every pay per view and you're defending your title at the pay per views and you're there at least, let's say the pay per views are every 4 weeks, 4 to 5 weeks. You know, you're there, you know, 2 times to build up the match. It's cool, and that's why you have guys like Paul Heyman, you know. So Brock doesn't have to be there, but I don't want to see Brock fight every week. I don't. He's just special. So I don't want to see him full time, but I think we'll see. I think we'll see something close to full, as close as we're gonna get. Better than the last title run. I think we'll get better than that this time. When he returns, Roman Reigns. Yeah, we don't know when Roman's coming back. He's on health and safety protocols with COVID. So maybe a week or so. I don't know, but definitely I think the next match we'll see him in will be January 29th at the Royal Rumble. Roman match. Why not the blue title? Why not blue title? Oh, because you're saying why doesn't Brock have the blue title? Because that's not the Universal title. He won the WWE title tonight, not the Universal title. The Universal title didn't wasn't on the line tonight because again, uh, Roman Reigns tested positive for COVID, so he wasn't there. Happy birthday, Carmen. Yes, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Well, they said no, it's tomorrow on the 3rd. Thanks so much, though. Well, still, happy early birthday. Okay, so no, this is Elijah, and I'm just using my mom's account. I'm not signed in on my. Yeah, okay, that's what I figured. I was just asking because I've never had any females on the stream talking wrestling with me, so I got a little happy there. I thought we were gonna have a female in here talking with us, talking amongst the boys, as they call it in WWE. But yeah, so January 3rd, still happy early birthday to you, and we hope you enjoy your day. So from all of us here, the Murphy family, and then everyone here on the stream, do me a favor, everyone here, drop a happy birthday, Carmen, here in the chat. Happy birthday, Elijah. Elijah or Carmen, whichever one you guys want to put. Just put a happy. Everybody drop a happy birthday here in the stream for me. All right, do that for us. Help make Elijah's birthday special. Roman Reigns theme song should have never changed. I don't know, man. I love the new theme song. I love it. I mean, I understand the change because you know his character changed, but I love it, man. Especially there in person. Live, I love the new thing. It just fits. And he walks out all slow. His slow stroll to the ring. I'm the tribal chief. I'm the head of the table. I love it. I love the new theme song. I love everything about it. Everything about the new Roman. I love it. They nailed it. They nailed it. They nailed it. And to me, it has it's on the verge of becoming like the best heel runs. If it continues, if he and it will continue. But it's I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the music though. I love the theme song. Welcome to the stream. Brock is the new champion. Bow down to the farmer, the milker. Right, right, right. Kenneth. Love you, bro. Appreciate it. Happy New Year. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love to you as well. Happy New Year to you. I have the red universal title, but not the blue. Oh, so you got the red one. Okay, okay. You like the red one. I like the blue one. Well, blue's my favorite color, so I'm kind of biased. But then seeing Roman with it, I really love it. Wonder who Roman is going to smash next. Yeah, man, we'll see. We'll see. Someone may mention it, maybe Drew McIntyre. He's gonna have a title match at the Royal Rumble for sure. So we'll see. We'll see who it is. It would be nice to see him fight once in a while on Raw or SmackDown fighting because I don't think Brock fought on Raw in at least 10 plus years. Right? I don't think he's gonna fight on. I still don't think he's gonna fight on Raw. I think it's just gonna be pay-per-views only. I think he'll make appearances at Raw, but I don't think he'll fight. I don't. And to be honest, I really don't want to see him fight on Raw. I just want to see him fight at pay-per-views. I like to see him there, but not actually fight. I have never before seen Brock championship. It's called the Milk. Kenneth, his own one. He got in a fatal 5-way match for the heavyweight championship. Right. Yeah, that's what happened. So again, if you don't know, if you're just joining us or whatever, or if you're catching a replay of this whenever it's up, so we didn't get. There was no Brock versus Roman tonight. Roman tested positive a few hours before the pay per view. He tested positive for COVID-19. He was pulled from the show, so therefore there was no title match, no Universal title match, but instead they inserted Brock into the Fatal 4-Way for the WWE Championship. And as our guy Kenneth has said many times, Brock Lesnar is your new WWE champion. So Brock Lesnar won that match, and he's your new champion. Brock only fights on pay per views. Right. Happy birthday, happy birthday, Destiny. Destiny. Welcome to the stream. Happy New Year. Are you a female or are you using someone else's account? Again, I'm just asking. Not that it matters. We're just asking because we've never had any females here in the stream with us, so that'll be a first day one. But nevertheless, welcome and happy New Year's to you. More happy birthday again. If you're coming in, drop a happy birthday to our guy Elijah or Carmen there. Drop a happy birthday. Drop a happy birthday. Elijah, his name is Elijah, but he's using his mom's account. So he's under the Carmen Vines account. Carmen Vines account. So if you can, come on in and drop a happy birthday. And also, as you come in, do us a favor, hit that thumbs up. I know we've been on here, man. We've been on here for a while now, 3 hours. Wow. I said I was coming on for 30 minutes just to talk about what happened. And here we are, 3 hours. That's what WWE does. But as long as you guys are here, I'm cool with it. I love talking to WWE. So anyone, I got some people to talk it with. I'm all for that. But as you come in, thank you, whoever just hit that thumbs up. I appreciate you. Let's try to get to 50. Those things help us. They help us. They help us out. They help out the channel. They help us out with YouTube, especially in 2022. We got some big goals here. So take all the help we can get. All right. We're gonna do a lot of new stuff with WWE here. We're gonna do a lot of giveaways. And I just may be giving away some tickets to WrestleMania. You may just be able to come hang out with me in Dallas, Texas, at WrestleMania. That's the plan. We'll talk about that more a little bit later, in another show. But we're gonna do some giveaways this year. We want to give away some shirts, especially as we approach 20,000 family members. I appreciate the love. I appreciate it. So the more we grow, the more we can do here. So help us out and hit that thumbs up, and hit that thumbs up as you come in, and let's push us out, to that YouTube algorithm, and it helps us out with all that. So much love to all of you guys. And once again, if you're coming in, if I haven't told you already, Happy New Year to you, and wishing you the absolute best year, the best year of your life. And everything that you desire comes your way. And make sure, please stay safe. We all know that what we're dealing with, whether you're in the United States or you're there in India, wherever you are, Canada, we had someone from Canada earlier, wherever you are, we know what we're dealing with. So please stay safe out there. It's basically the Shield theme. Right. So it's the Shield theme. So I understand why they changed a little bit. But I mean, I love it. It just fits them. Roman Head of the Table theme song is sick. The Shield one is just classic though. Yeah, it is. It is. It's nice, but it was a Shield, man. It was a Shield. It was theirs. So I'm surprised he used it as long as he did. He kept it as long as he did. And then obviously he kept the shield, the shield on his vest and all that. But I feel it. They changed it all up. So I feel the change of music. Thank you all. Yes, yes. Like, again, happy birthday. If you're coming in and you're new, drop a hashtag happy birthday in here for Carmen for us. Roman needs to stop saying smash them. Right. I like the blue too. I have the red. Oh, Fortnite. Fortnite has the red too. So Fortnite and Post Plagues, you guys both have the red. I'm gonna have to grab a red. That's something to do. I want to do here. I want to give away titles here on the channel. Um, you know, we're gonna do a lot of that stuff. I'm gonna make a separate video. We're changing the channel around. Normally here on this channel, I've done everything, a little bit of everything. I've had my family here, my children on here, and vlogging and Vlogmas and Vlogtober, all that stuff, right? That's how the channel started out. But then when I went to SummerSlam this year, I ended up putting wrestling content on here, and it just absolutely blew up. So then we started doing wrestling stuff, but we're gonna switch things where it's solely wrestling here. Um, so just a heads up. So if you're new here, do us a favor and subscribe and turn on the notification bell because this channel is gonna become a just solely wrestling, and then all the other things that I like to do, vlogs and all that stuff. I'm gonna create a separate channel for that. So we're going to do that this year. And that being said, we're going to do a lot of giveaways here, especially when we hit the 20K mark. When we hit the 20K mark, we're going to do a lot of giveaways to celebrate. So I want you guys to be in and be a part of that. So, we'll talk more about that later. I'll make a separate video to talk about that. But just a heads up. So if you're new here, come on and join the family. Hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so when we drop new videos, you'll be the first to know. All right. He won. Right. Again, we're talking Kenneth. Kenneth is he's Brock Lesnar's tag team partner. We actually think that's really Paul Heyman behind that handle. You know, this is Paul Heyman's burner account, Kenneth OMG. But it's what Raw needs. It's crazy because Raw has been so good, has been so bad that before Brock won the WWE title at day one today, the WWE Championship changed hands on Raw 3 times before Drew beating Randy, then Bobby, then Big E. Right? Yeah, Raw was bad. Raw was real bad. It was just because they was putting so much attention, into SmackDown Live because of Fox, But Raw was horrible. But yeah, hopefully he can, provide some stability. Now they got Royal Rumble. I remember this one. This is when they converted over to the baseball stadiums. Fortnite helped me out, but this is Phoenix. This is when Becky Lynch won this one. I remember that. But it's starting now. Bobby Roode is coming out. Bobby Roode and Fortnite helped me out. Who was Bobby Roode? Chad Gable. Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, they're coming out. So this was the first time they had it at a baseball arena. They had it in Phoenix. I went to that where the Diamondbacks play. And then this year it's in St. Louis. It's where the Cardinals play. So that'll be nice. I'm going down there for that. That'll be real fun. Royal Rumbles are fun, man. Let me know. You guys like Royal Rumbles better than WrestleManias? What's your favorite? Obviously WrestleMania is just so huge that they're in they're in a field of their own, a category of its own. But Royal Rumbles are so fun. Again, I'm watching YouTube and I'm just letting it play, and they got a new Royal Rumble up. But yeah, you're right, Carmen. You're right, or Elijah, you're right about what you're saying about how bad Raw was. So now that just having Brock there to the name, I think the ratings are going to drive up. Even if he's not fighting, if he's just there, the ratings are going to, go crazy. One thing, it's just Raw is too long, man. 3 hours is long. That's a long show. Same with my friend. Sorry, I don't remember. I got sidetracked talking about other stuff. I don't remember what we were talking about post place. Please, I'm begging you. I need to go, Brock. Happy New Year to you, Mr. Murphy. Appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it. Happy New Year to you as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very good show. Appreciate you, appreciate you. Yeah, we do. Brock does not smash. I found this stream while I was watching a WWE video. Cool. That means they're pushing us out. They're pushing us out. So that's great to hear. That's great to hear. That's great to hear. Those thumbs up help, you know. So as you come in, hit that thumbs up. It helps us out tremendously. The stream is cool. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And we're gonna do a lot more of it this year. We're gonna do a lot more, a lot more. We're gonna be consistent with it this year. We're gonna do a probably a weekly stream. After I don't know how we're gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna plan it out, figure it all out. I'll let you guys know all the details. But we're gonna do a weekly stream. Stream every single week. We're gonna stream after every pay per view. It's just a lot of the pay per views I like to go to. I didn't make it to this one because I was sick, so I couldn't make it down to Atlanta for day one, and then obviously the holiday and stuff. It was tough, but other than that, I love going to all the pay per views, and I'm gonna do that this year. My next one that I'll go to will be the Royal Rumble. I'll be there for sure for that. Down in St. Louis, and then we'll go to the Elimination Chamber, Fast Lane in there. Then of course we'll be at WrestleMania. And like I said, I made hinted at it. We're gonna give away some tickets. We may have a huge giveaway to WrestleMania this year. To come hang out with me at WrestleMania this year. For those of you in the states, if you're out, if you're in other countries, India and all that, if we can work it out, we'll try to work it out. I just don't know, with everything we're dealing with this year with the COVID and all that stuff. Um, how easy it is for you guys to travel to the states from India, but we'll figure it out. If not, if we can, you can't come to Mania, then we'll send you guys some merch or something. So we're gonna do a lot of giveaways and things. Again, I'm making an entirely separate video breaking that down. So stay tuned for that. I'll have that for you guys coming before before Royal Rumble for sure. So within the next coming weeks, we'll let you guys know what's going on here with the channel. And if you're a WWE fan, a part of the WWE universe, you like talking WWE, then this is a place for you. All right, I'm on here. I've been on here for 3 hours now. I said I was going to come on for 30 minutes, but it's cool. We vibe and we talking WWE, and I'm all for that. And that's what this channel is all about. So if you like doing that, then come on. We'll love to have you guys here and talk WWE. Imagine this. All right, Fortnite. Let's see. Imagine this. Roman will soon turn on the Usos. And then it will be Roman and Rock versus the Usos for the champions. And Roman and Rock will win. That'll be crazy. That'll be crazy. That'll be crazy. But yeah, that'll be crazy. I don't think that'll happen, but that'll be crazy. I like that fantasy booking right there. Raw is actually good now, right? Because you got Brock over there. Brock Lesnar is the intimidator of the New Day. Kofi Kingston, Big E, both lost to the same man. Right, that's true. That's true. How about the rematch at at the Rumble? We'll probably get a rematch between Big E and Brock 1-on-1. That'll be nice to see. I watch Raw and SmackDown. Yeah, I watch both of them as well. It's just Raw. Raw is long. 3 hours is long. And I'll be honest, I haven't watched Raw as much because it was bad, because they put all their attention into SmackDown. And I've been a big Bloodline guy, right? So my loyalty had been with SmackDown, but now Brock's there. I'll definitely be watching Raw on Monday. That's for sure. Woods is next, right? He's gonna demolish the entire New Day. RK Bro is the best tag team right now. Yeah, RK Bro is nice. It's nice. You got Randy Orton, Matt Riddle. They're doing their thing, man, and it's lasting. I love it. I love their new music. I love that. I love everything they're doing. They're nice, but you still got the Usos and you still got the New Day. Yeah, you still got those. The New Day is in SmackDown except for Big E. Yeah, that's true. I'll say WrestleMania. Okay, WrestleMania overall. Yeah, I guess that was a kind of silly question because WrestleMania is in a class of its own. But when you say what's the funnest pay per view, then it has to be Royal Rumble is just so fun, man. You always got somebody coming back. You don't know who's gonna come out next. It's cool. Royal Rumble's better because of the returns. Right, exactly. Man, go back in the day, man. The Royal Rumbles used to be so fun. Way back in the day. But Royal Rumble is really good too because there's surprising returns. Right, I think we all agree on that. It's the returns. Royal Rumble 2020 is my favorite. 2020. So last year, no, last year was 2021. 2 years ago, I'm trying to remember who won that one. Sorry, my mind. I told y'all I had too much champagne. Bringing in the new year, I can't think straight. I was saying same thing with my friends because you said we all like talking about WWE. Right, right, right. So yeah, man, bring your friend. Tell your friends to log on. Tell them to come join our family. Tell them to come on. Again, I'm on my phone. I wasn't even planning on going live tonight. But when Brock, I've been sick. But when Brock won, I had to jump on, so I just put my phone out. I didn't go down to my studio, to log on to the computer and all that stuff. But when I do that, you guys are more than welcome to come on and stream with me and talk, and do different things. Actually come on camera with me if you guys want. You don't have to show your face. You can just talk. Or if you want to show your face, you can do that as well. Um, but yeah, we're gonna do a lot of this year, so stay tuned. And tell your friends to come join us and come talk some WWE. All right. Who is your Mount Rushmore current superstars and retro superstars? Man, that's a good question. That might be a separate video. So Mount Rushmore. It's tough. So I'm gonna do just total overall retro. So just everyone, and then I'll try to come back to my current. But Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, uh, The Undertaker. I have to put The Undertaker on there. And then I have to throw Hulk Hogan on there, man. Just everything he did, everything he did. But then it's like I left off Ric Flair. He did a lot too. So it's tough. It's real tough. Mount Rushmore, you can only put four on there. So I think I would go my favorites. It's just the Rock. Uh, I guess if anything, you could take the Rock off because the only thing about the Rock he wasn't there long enough, right? The Rock gave us what 10 years. They were 10 great years. We're gonna do a separate video about this. We're gonna get on there. We're gonna talk. But since he asked the question, I got to answer it. But yeah, The Rock he just wasn't there long enough. I think 13 years, right? The Rock Fortnite 13 years maybe. He just wasn't there long enough. But he was just so big, man, and he's so big now, and he really, as big as he was, he really changed things up. That's why I put him there. So that's one of my favorites. But if I had to take him off, I guess I would replace him with Ric Flair. But I definitely put Stone Cold on there. I have to put Hulk Hogan on there. Of course, people may say what they say about Hulk Hogan or whatever, but he has to be on there because, he paved the way for wrestling. And then The Undertaker. I got to put The Undertaker on there. Albeit The Undertaker didn't hold the title, that many times. But The Undertaker he's The Undertaker. I got to put him on there. Let me hear you guys. And since the birthday boy asked. So who you guys got on your Mount Rushmore? And if I got to say current superstars, like guys right now, then that's Roman Reigns, obviously Brock Lesnar because he's there. Um, that's it. I don't really know who else to put on there. AJ Styles and Seth Rollins, I guess. Those are my four right now. My four best right now. And if you want to take Brock off because you say he's part time, then man, I don't know. I like Nakamura. I love Nakamura. Um, but you could put like a Big E on there, maybe a Bobby Lashley, even Woods, Kingston, whatever. Put the whole New Day on there. Put the whole New Day. Let's see. Brock is the best champion of all time. No one can tell me otherwise. Bro, you look like an off-brand version of Mark Henry. Wow. Mark Henry. Mark Henry. I love Mark Henry. Do you think Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley will happen at WrestleMania? Yeah, I do. I do. Welcome to the stream, Karan Cruz. But yeah, I definitely believe that's happening at I think that'll be a match we'll get, a dream match that we'll get at WrestleMania. Straight up. Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. And I'm here for it. I'm here for that. I'm here for that. Sorry, guys, if I don't have all the energy. Again, we've been on for over 3 hours now. And I said I was only coming on for 30 minutes. And then also, I've been sick. I'm recovering. So, that's why I didn't plan on going live tonight. But, because I was sick. But normally I'll have more energy or whatever. But 3 hours is 3 hours. So we've been on longer than the show was on tonight. But it's all good. I love it. I love it. I love it. Brock is literally my best friend. Kenneth, rest in peace, Kobe. We miss him. Yes, 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 yes. Kobe's my favorite athlete of all time out of all sports. I played sports myself, football, but Kobe, Kobe's my guy. I also have a channel. I cover the Lakers. I have a Lakers channel here on YouTube, and so Kobe is near and dear to my heart. So yeah, Mamba forever, baby, Mamba forever. Kobe Bryant versus Brock Lesnar. Who wins? Kobe Bryant, man. Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant. The Mama's gonna find a way to get it done. Drew McIntyre. Yeah, okay, right. Drew McIntyre, right. You're right. You're right. Sorry, I couldn't remember. And then that's the COVID, the pandemic Royal Rumble, where he went in there and won with no. He beat Brock with no fans. Kobe, baby. Yeah, I'm loving these Kobe chant. I'm loving seeing Kobe here on the wrestling channel. I love it. Normally I see that on my WWE stream. On my Lakers streams, on my Lakers channel. But I'm loving it here. Seeing it here. Mine is Brock, all Brock. We already know, Kenneth. We already know. I said it right before I said you got to put the Undertaker. Right, the Undertaker. And it's crazy because a lot of guys may not have him on there. But I guess more so now we're starting to respect him more now since he's really gone now. He's really retired. But the Undertaker is up there, man. He's up there for me. Ric Flair is dead to WWE right now. Right, man. It's sad. It's sad that it's crazy, man. That's even more reason why I said you may get Cena, to come, Cena at Mania, Cena versus Roman to break the record, because Vince is petty like that. Now Cena ain't petty like that though, so I don't know if he would do it. But and to my understanding, I heard Cena say he doesn't want to break the record. But you got to do it, man. You got to do it, Cena. Brock Lesnar gonna beat Bobby Lashley if they face 1-on-1. Yeah, you might be right. You might be right. You might be right. I think it'll be a good match. Bobby Lashley, they made Bobby Lashley look real. They booked him real strong tonight, real good tonight. Okay, here we go. Here we go. The Big Dog. Welcome to the stream, the Big Dog. Happy New Year to you, Big Dog. This is my first time seeing you tonight. So, but you dropped it. You're Mount Rushmore. So the Big Dog says, I would say Undertaker, John Cena, Steve Austin, and Andre the Giant. You know what? I can't argue with that. Undertaker and Austin, I had them in mind. But John Cena, I cannot argue with that at all. He's definitely in my list, my top. He's up there on the list. He's just the four though. He just didn't make my top four, but he's my top six for sure. But I can't argue with it. I can't argue with it at all. And Andre the Giant, that's the interesting one right there. Andre the Giant. Big Dog. Tell me about that. Tell me about Andre. You know what? We're gonna do a whole separate video about it, but we're talking about it. But yeah, Andre the Giant. I like that one. I like that one. The Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre for the heavyweight championship rematch got so annoying, right, man? That stuff was tough to watch. It was tough to watch. It was tough. That's why I'm happy Drew is on SmackDown. Right. Brock has won the championship. The championship, the Fatal Five Way. He did it. Kenneth is still on that. He still can't believe it. Undertaker. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We got another one. We got Undertaker, Triple H, Randy Orton, and either John Cena or Shawn Michaels. Ooh, I like that. I'm loving how people got the Undertaker on there. I'm loving that. Triple H, I can't go wrong with that. I love Triple H. He's definitely in my top 10. Um, I love Randy Orton. Randy Orton. I love Randy Orton. He's up there too, my top. I'll say top 15. He's up there for sure. And HBK. I love me some HBK. I almost said HBK too, but it was just, I couldn't take off, you know. I couldn't take off again, mine was The Undertaker, uh, Stone Cold, The Rock, and Hulk Hogan. Um, it's just I can't take off Hulk Hogan. He just did too much, right? And he put WWE on the map, in the beginning, right? Undertaker, it is what it is. I can't take him off. I can't take off Stone Cold. Stone Cold was Hulk Hogan all over again, in his own way. And I had The Rock on there again, but I guess I can take The Rock off because he just wasn't. It's just a longevity thing. It's just The Rock, just as an entertainer. Like to me, he's like probably one of the greatest entertainers. So, and knowing his tie, his family ties, the Samoan ties that he's had, in the business and the industry, that's why I put him on there. But I guess he just wasn't there long enough, so I can understand taking him off. But if I took him off, then I would have had to put. I said Flair, Ric Flair, but if not Flair, then I would say HBK, Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels is big time. Another one you guys are forgetting about, Bret Hart. How about Bret the Hitman Hart? He's another one. He's in my top 10, but he's up there. Current would be Bobby, Roman, Drew, and Hangman, Adam Page. I like that. I like that. I like that. Oh, Drew. I forgot about Drew. I forgot about Drew. I forgot about Drew for sure. For modern day, I will put Roman, Seth, John, Moxley, and Becky Lynch. Okay, so you're going outside of WWE. Okay, I like that. John Moxley. I like that. I had Roman and Seth in mind, and then I didn't. I apologize, guys. I forgot all about the women. So yeah. So if you're going current, I would go Roman. I think I said Roman, Seth. I forgot who the other ones were, but I would say Roman, Roman, Seth. Oh, I said AJ Styles, and I think I would have to go with. I'm a big Sasha Banks guy, so I think I would put Sasha Banks in there. But then you got Charlotte too, Becky Lynch. You can't go wrong with either. None of them. So Lakers suck right now, but then again, my favorite team Orlando, so I can't talk. Yeah, the Lakers is tough, but we got a big win the other night. I think we're gonna turn it around. I think we're gonna turn it around. If you guys wanna hear me talk Lakers, we got Lakers channels. Lakers called Lakers underscore over under. Sorry, it's called Lakers over everything. Lakers over everything. I was giving you guys our Instagram handle, but Lakers over everything. So if you guys want to check me out, check us out there with that. Bro, do you know Hindi? Hindi? No, I don't. I don't. I don't. A lot of people be thinking I do, but I don't. It may look like I'm mixed or whatever, especially with this goatee or this beard looking rough. But no, I don't know any. I don't know any Hindi. Shinsuke Nakamura coming out. Randy, because he's such a savage, right? Right. Randy is nice, man. And he's been doing it for a long, long, long time. And he's still looking good. So yeah, Randy, I can't go wrong with Randy. And then what? He got 14 championships. I love it. I love it. I love it. Who you think gonna beat Roman Reigns for his championship? Uh The Rock, either The Rock or John Cena. If I had to pick, it would be one of those guys, The Rock or John Cena, whichever one, whichever one faces him at WrestleMania. But although The Rock does put guys over, so I can see The Rock coming back and actually losing. You know, because The Rock is like that. The Rock gets back. He doesn't need. Some of these guys come back and they have to win. The Rock isn't like that. He gives back and he puts guys over. Kind of like the Undertaker was doing, putting guys over or whatever. So I could see The Rock coming back. Now, if The Rock came back and The Rock came back and Roman beat him at Mania, then man, that adds even more fuel to my fire about the Roman having the best heel run in the history of the business. If he beats The Rock, then I don't know. He beats The Rock, and so not only does he he's gonna break the record for the longest title reign, but then you turn around and beat The Rock, at WrestleMania too. He might have to get that title. He might have to get that title. I don't know, but I'm curious to know. What's that? What do you want to know, Post? Are you talking about who's going to beat Roman? Yeah, we're all curious, man. We're all curious. Current is our truth. Reggie. Reggie is athletic, man. He's athletic. That when he jumped into the ring that time. Now, I don't know if they had a trampoline down there, a little trampoline, or did he actually jump into the ring? But that mess was crazy. Akira Tozawa and Drew Gulak. Drew Gulak. Isn't it crazy? Charlotte Flair became arguably the greatest women's superstar within a decade, like 7 years. Yeah, that's because her daddy, of course. They were trying to get her to break the record, and I mean, it is what it is. I don't think. I think to me, I think Sasha Banks is better. I think Becky Lynch is better. Bailey, I don't know. Uh, Asuka is better for sure. Bianca Belair, she's better. It's just when your last name's Flair, it is what it is. I love Daniel Bryan too. That's my dog. Right, right. I hated to see him go, and again, I haven't been keeping track with him. I found out, Fortnite told me earlier that his name over there is Brian Danielson over in AEW. I haven't seen him yet. I'm going to check him out. I mean, she is the daughter of the 16-time WWE champ. Right, right, right. So it's her last name. That's all it is. Would you rather see Roman versus Rock, WrestleMania 38 or 39? Whew, that's a good one. So originally I thought it would have been 39 when they were going to do that. But after tonight, I think everything changed. I think they're gonna get The Rock to come in. But 39 is here in LA, so with The Rock's ties to LA, and maybe they save it for 39. I don't know. It's just when you see Roman as good as he is right now, you just never know what could happen. So it's just I don't want to, lose that. Something happens and then, we don't have the same Roman then. You got this Roman that you got right now, white hot as a heel, killing it as a heel. I would love to see it now, but you know, I guess we'll see. Roman Reigns is in the chat. Roman Reigns is in the chat. Yeah, I'm just curious to know who will be Roman. Yeah, man. Wait, that's the question. That's the question. But if The Rock returned, not face Roman for the Universal title, or if he got really hard. But if The Rock returned, not to face. If he's coming back, he's coming back for that. Uma, hi. Glad to see you, Uma. Happy New Year to you. Okay, he said I meant Two Face. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. If he does come back, then it'll be for that, and I would say it'll be at at the Rumble. I would guess. You know, I feel like Roman's gimmick is gonna get boring if we have to wait until WrestleMania 39. So I say WWE should do it at WrestleMania 38. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You never know what'll happen. But I don't know. As good as he's been a year, I could still see it going. It's just the only way it would get boring is if you run out of opponents for him, and you know that's what I think will happen. If we carried it out another year, there's just not enough opponents to last for a year. Look at this year; it was tough this year. As great as he was, as great as the gimmick was, it was we're kind of scarce on opponents for him this year. You take away Cena, right? You take away Brock, you take away Edge, who was there. We didn't have too many opponents for him. Well, we had the Demon. Um, didn't he fight Mysterio? Uh, and then earlier in the thing, he had who else was it? We kind of ran out of opponents. So we stretch it out another year. That's the fear, and then yeah, again, you just never know. It could get stale. And I want it now when it's hot. I want it now. And then going into WrestleMania, I think by that time, right? Fortnite, I think we said, um, thank you guys. By the way, we hit the 50 thumbs up. We're on 52 now. So definitely appreciate that. Much love to all of you guys, man. That brings me great joy. 53 now. So appreciate it. Whoever just dropped another one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That helps out the channel tremendously. So appreciate that. Appreciate that. But we were talking about his Roman's gimmick going stale if we wait to get the Rock. Now I want it now, and Fortnite, as we said earlier, he'll be by that time going into WrestleMania. He'll just be breaking the record, right? The streak for the longest reigning champion. So that's the perfect time. So if we could get the Rock now, then let's get it. Let's get it. The only reason I say maybe not until 39 is because 39 is here in LA. We already know the Rock's ties to LA, and just imagine the Hollywood power that he would bring to WrestleMania. It being in LA. So they may want to hold off for that. But I'll take it right now. Mm. Took a Brock milk break. Kenneth took a Brock milk break. All right. Hi, my fan, Roman Region, Roman Reigns. So you're a Roman Reigns fan. All right, all right, all right. I am as well. I am as well. Imagine this: the Usos turn on Roman, and then Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns for the champ, and Jey wins. Then Jimmy turns on Jey, and they fight for the champ. That'll be crazy. As I'm sitting here, I was trying to recall of the opponents. Yeah, the Uso was. You remember he had that feud with the Uso. With Jimmy earlier in the year too. That was another one he had a feud with. That would be crazy. That would you talk about the bloodline. That'll be crazy. What if we saw Brock versus Roman unification match? Yeah, yeah, that's a possibility as well. We talked about that a little bit earlier in the stream. Fortnite, we talked about that, but my only pushback on that was why that wouldn't happen was because we need champions on both shows. Raw comes on USA, and then SmackDown comes on Fox, two major networks. We already know they've been with USA forever, and we already know the big money that they're making from Fox. So you need champions on both shows. So that means the champion will have to work both shows. That's the only reason why. Before I was all for having one title. I hated the two title things, but I understand it business wise. So now, I think you'll always have two titles because you got the two shows. Take away Brock. Take away Brock. How dare you say that? Imagine this. Okay, we got another one from Fortnite. Brock Lesnar and The Rock form a tag team, and then Brock will give The Rock milk so he can get cooking, and beat Reigns. I love it. I love it. That sounds like something Vince McMahon would come up with. Brock milk. He gives him some Brock milk. Brock won. That's right. Brock won. No one beating Brock Lesnar for his WWE Championship. You think so? I don't know. I don't know. You might be right. You might be right. You might be right. Another imagine this: Brock Lesnar and The Rock form a tag team. Then Brock will give The Rock milk so he can get cooking and be. Oh, sorry, I already read that. My bad. Brock Lesnar deserves the belt. He does, man. He does. He can. I'm loving Brock being back, and the crowd, the universe loves him. And, he's a draw, man. He's a draw. He sells tickets. He sells tickets. He sells tickets. Who's your top three picks to win the Rumble? Good question. So my number one pick is Bobby Lashley. I think Bobby Lashley will win it. He'll choose uh choose Brock, and we'll get Brock versus Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania. So that's my number one pick. Two, I would say John Cena. John Cena wins it and goes to fight Roman Reigns and break the record at WrestleMania. Break Ric Flair's record. Three, The Rock. You know, he'll come in and win it. Although Cena and The Rock, they don't need to win it. For them to do it. So, but in regards to championship implications, if we had to pick a winner in regards to championship implications, then that's how I would do it. One of those three. But if you're removing those two, Cena and The Rock, because they don't necessarily have to do it. AJ Styles, maybe. I will put him on there. Um, and then another, um, maybe Edge. Maybe even an Edge versus Roman Reigns match, and Edge beats. How about that? Edge wins the Rumble, and then Edge chooses Roman Reigns. Because remember, they never got their 1-on-1. Remember, it ended up being a triple threat, where Roman made them both tap. Edge and help me for a night. Who was it? Edge and I forget who it was. But they never, and then Seth Rollins came into the picture, and it was Edge versus Seth Rollins. So they never got their one-on-one match, and maybe that's Edge's last thing, or maybe it's a career versus career. Edge puts his career on the line. Roman tells him, "You got to put your career on the line," and he beats him, and he retires Edge. I mean, he beat the Undertaker. Maybe he'll retire Edge too. So that's something. Think about that. Something to think about. Uh, Bobby Lashley, Big E, and AJ Styles, okay. AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, or Cena, okay. Bobby, Jay, Kevin, all right. If Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns happened at day one, Brock Lesnar would have beat Roman Reigns. I agree. I thought that was going to happen too. Imagine Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles versus Edge. Man, that'll be a nice match right there. Ooh, that'll be nice. Or maybe even Edge versus AJ Styles. That'll be nice. We already got Edge versus Seth Rollins, and we saw how good that was. All three of those matches were great. Um, Man, all three of those matches were great. At uh, SummerSlam, it was great. To me, it was the best match. And then they fought again in New York at Madison Square Garden. I was there for that one too. I went to SummerSlam, then I was there in New York for that one. They fought, great match, and then they fought at what is it? The Saudi Arabia show. My current is John Cena, Randy. So yeah, Edge versus AJ Styles. I love that, man. I like that. My current is John Cena, Randy Orton, The Undertaker, The Rock, Batista. What is this? Are you talking about your Mount Rushmore? So you got John Cena, Randy Orton, the Undertaker, The Rock, Batista. You got too many on there. You can only have four. But so Batista is your he makes the list right after. We're at 60 likes. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys so much, man. Appreciate you. Carmen, all right, big dog. I gotta work at 3:30 a.m. I don't even know what time it is, man. We've been on here all this time. I don't even know. I'm on my phone, so I can't even see the time. But I've been up. Thanks. Thank you. God bless. And Def will be keeping up with the channel. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Again, if we don't see you again, before Monday, again, happy birthday to you. Enjoy your birthday, man. Have a great day at work. Happy New Year to you. And thanks for being here. And we'll catch you in the next one, man. Shout out to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. For WrestleMania 38, Edge faced Roman one-on-one at Money in the Bank. No, but he did. But you remember Seth interfered, right? Then Cena returned. Yeah, but Seth interfered, right? It wasn't a clean. That's when Seth Rollins came out, right? It wasn't a clean match. Am I right, Big Dog? But yeah, I definitely remember. They did. I remember Cena coming back, and I remember they did face off, but it wasn't. It didn't end, right? They did have Money in the Bank. Then Cena came back. Right. But yeah, Seth Rollins interfered. That's what I'm trying to get to. I thought Seth Rollins interfered in that match, so they never had a rematch. Imagine this: after Roman Reigns beat The Rock, Jay attacks Roman with a chair, and Brock and Jay form a tag team, but Roman beats both of them. These imagine this is hilarious. Brock Lesnar and Kenneth. There we go. I'm with this one. Brock Lesnar and Kenneth form a tag team and run into the Rocket Mania. They see the Rock is out of milk, so they go to the farm and milk cows and give milk to Rock. He can cook and beat Reigns. Right. That's crazy. Would you like to see Randy Orton versus Cena one more time at WrestleMania 38? Oh man. We've seen that so many times. But yeah, I mean, not at WrestleMania 38. Maybe if it was something else to it. But I don't think it's gonna happen at WrestleMania. You know, Orton is with RK Bro, so I think we'll see that at WrestleMania 38. But yeah, one more time, I wouldn't mind seeing Randy Orton versus Cena if it was for say if some type of way Randy Orton won. He's at 14. He won two more, and then he gets to 16. And then we have Cena versus Orton for a vacant title. And whoever wins that match, they win. They break the record, Flair's record. I would love to see that. You know, I would love to see them. See them with that. See them face off with that at stake. But that'll be crazy. I got to go. It's like 3 a.m. here. Fun talking. I subbed and like. Appreciate you, Fortnite. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Um, and yeah, man, you've been here with me all night, man. You've been helping me all night. So big shout out to you. Big shout out to you. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. And we about to get off here too. I know it's late everywhere except in India. It's daytime there. Sorry, thought it was 5. Oh yeah, Mount Rushmore. Yeah, it's 4. It's 4. But it's cool. Batista could be you know, your next man on that list. I will also keep it with this channel. Appreciate you. Have a good one for tonight, man. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. The only reason I'm up still on here so late is because it's tomorrow's Sunday. Fortnite. See you soon. Right. Good night. Glad I found this channel. Gonna subscribe. Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you. Appreciate all you guys. Again, Happy New Year to all of you. And again, um, Kenneth OMG, his man, his man, his guy, Brock, is WWE champion. So that's been the theme of the night. Brock is champion. Brock is champion. Brock is champion. There we go. Let him say it right there as we get on out of here. We close it out. Brock won. Edge won. Good pay per view. Nothing bad. Brock forever. Right, right, right. Brock, Brock, Brock. Me, my friend. I am from India. Yep, you are right. It's day here. Hey, Mimi, my friend, glad to see you. Yeah, it's day there, but it's late here. Here in the States, it's late. So when you're coming on a little late, we're about to get off. We've been on for over 3 hours. We're almost going on 20. We're about 10 minutes away from 4 hours being on this stream. I said I was gonna come on for 30 minutes. But it's been fun. It's been fun. It's been fun. We will do this again. I appreciate all of you guys for coming on. Um, I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, Murphy. I have fun in this stream. So good night, and I'll catch you up and subscribe. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's been fun. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for talking to us, rapping with us, and appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you. It's 1:18 a.m. for me. Where you at again? Post Place. You're in Florida, right? You said Kenneth can go all night because Brock won, and he has his Brock milk. Mimi, my friend, I know. But I like your videos. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. We love you. We love you. We love you. Make sure you guys have that bell turned on. So next time we come on, you guys can jump on with us. All right. And every time we drop a video, you guys can come on and check the video out as well. We're about to get off of here though. Again, Happy New Year to all of you. I guess it's officially uh for most of you guys where you guys are, it's officially uh January 2nd now, so it's not the first day of the year anymore. I don't even know what time it is here yet. Um, I don't know. I'm tired, you guys. I'm delusional right now. But yeah, it's been fun. I appreciate all you guys. So happy New Year to all of you guys. Um, Enjoy the rest of your nights. Rest well. All my India family, love all you guys. Oh, you're in Arizona, so you're over here with me. So yeah, so it is Sunday over here. All right. So cool. You're close to me. I'm in LA. So that's real cool. But India, love you guys. You guys always represent. You guys always show up, man. And love my India, all my family from India there. So shout out to all of you guys. Happy New Year to all of you guys all the way there in India. And all you guys be blessed. You guys stay safe. And yeah, if you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button. And also turn on that notification bell. So, you guys can be a part of the family. And, we can rock out. We can rock out here, and talk WWE. Be blessed. Happy New Year's. I love you guys. Murphy out. Murphy out. Murphy out. When will the next stream be, Kenneth? Um, let's see. Let's see. We may do a stream. I want to do a weekly stream every week. I'm gonna figure out which day works best. It may be on the weekend, on a Saturday, every week. But we'll drop videos periodically on the channel. But in regards to a stream, I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm gonna make a video and kind of break down how we're gonna do things here on the channel, as we're gonna have some changes, do some different things here. I'll do that, and so and I'll let you guys know. But I think it'll be maybe next Saturday. Maybe we'll do one next Saturday, a stream next Saturday, and then we'll break down everything that happened throughout the week. But again, we're gonna do regular videos, just not streams. And every pay per view we will for sure do streams for the pay per views. We'll do big streams heading into the Royal Rumble, and then I'll be at the Royal Rumble this year, so we'll do a stream. Post Royal Rumble, all that stuff. So yeah, we'll do a lot of fun things here. All right. So but to answer your question, maybe next Saturday we'll do another stream. Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley versus Big E, Royal Rumble 2022. I like that. I like that. I like that. But I think Bobby Lashley is going to be, in the Royal Rumble, and I think he's going to win the Royal Rumble, and then I think we'll get Bobby Lashley versus Brock at WrestleMania. But Big E, yeah, I definitely Big E versus Brock at WrestleMania rematch for sure. I definitely see that happening. All right. Again, thank you guys all for being here. Thank you guys all for the love, the thumbs up, the comments, the engagement. I appreciate it. I appreciate it tremendously. Again, you guys enjoy the rest of your day, your night, whatever it is, wherever you are in this world. Have a good one. Be blessed. Happy New Year once again. Stay safe. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Murphy out. Peace.